need that sports encyclopedia. Where you at, Steve Kim? Got Trent in the cut.
What are you? He's the best.
Yeah.
He's a master motivator.
I'm a master motivator. I ain't no regular ass motivator. I'm a fucking master.
Coaches tried to make practice so hard that the game was less intrusive. Like they coached you that way. Like people think, well, they were just yelling. No, they were trying to put you under stress and put you in under duress so that when you got in the game, you could mentally handle adversity.
If you go through JUCO and you make it out of JUCO, you can make it anywhere.
I respect the hell out of you to see that you're doing what you're doing and still doing what you're doing for real, the way you do it, man. From day one, you had the same enthusiasm. You keep the same enthusiasm, and it's fucking contagious.
In my opinion, I think Shedeur Sanders is the best deep ball in college football. I don't think
Can you just say something nice about Shedeur Sanders?
I love talking ball. It's nice to connect with guys that are like-minded and just are real and genuine.
And I'll proudly stand up next to you all. God bless America.
You said belt to ass, T-Red. You got the belt around you.
We're in the building. It is Work Boot Wednesday, so strap up your hard hat, tie up your work boots, pull up your big boy pants, and take the E out of ego, because it is go time on the realest show on planet Earth. So pound that like, subscribe, become a member. If you're not one, make sure you come on in. 300 people in here, 45 likes. What's really going on? Pound the like when you come in the door, and if you leave, don't let you hit you on the way out. Let's pound the like, man. Please. You did a hell of a job this week so far, Monday and Tuesday. Almost 1,000 each day, so we appreciate it. But keep going. We got to keep going, grinding. And it is Work Boot Wednesday, so we should have 2,000 likes today because we'll have 2,000 people. Much love to everybody for showing up. And let's get right into it because GMs are a joke, contrary to belief. College football GMs are a joke. I was very animate about it yesterday on this very show with Big Smitty. And after many discussions throughout the day regarding my take on GMs, well, guess what? I'm right. And guess what? You fucking nobodies are wrong. And you should be embarrassed that you actually think you know more than me on this damn subject. GMs in college football are glorified paper pushers who are scapegoats for the head coach to basically be his liaison between admin, boosters, collectives, and the media. He organizes things the head coach simply doesn't have time for. They created this salary for a guy to take the burden off the head football coach as a glorified DFO, which for you, nobody stands for Director of Football Operations, just as it was years ago. But what do I know? The nobodies out there who are still fighting me on this, let me read you a message from a very, very well-established current Division I head football coach. Quote, general managers in college football are glorified office assistants. If you didn't coach in college or know people in the field, you don't know what you're talking about. The USC guy couldn't lead a whore into bed. Keep killing it and speaking the truth, JB. End quote. So let me dive into this. But what do I know? Andrew Luck, Stanford. So let me break this down for you nobodies real quick who know more than me. You all claim to think you know what a GM in college football does, right? That's what you guys all told me yesterday. All the fucking DMs I got throughout the day, you guys all know more. So you claim to know what a GM in college does, according to all your DMs and messages I see in the chat here. And how useful the GM is in college football, correct? Okay, so riddle me this, geniuses. How can they be useful? How can you know what they do when they have never existed before? Please let me know. How the fuck do you all know what they do when this college football GM title is brand new? Andrew Luck, being a figurehead in Stanford, gets this so-called GM job, and you all act as if you know exactly what this motherfucker does on a daily basis and how great of a job he's doing. You're a fucking embarrassment thinking you know this shit, homie. This nobody at USC. By the way, thanks for all the DMs yesterday saying that he built Notre Dame and he held the roster together. And I texted my buddy at Notre Dame. I got LOL emoji back. You fucking idiots are the biggest laughing stock to everyone else in America who actually know what the fuck they're talking about. Now, let me dive into Michael Lombardi, good friend of mine. Now, let's discuss this man. He has been an actual GM in this actual space, but at the professional level. So guess who took the job at North Carolina? Oh, a professional coach who hired a professional GM. Lombardi is the only one who actually has done GM work and understands what this position they created actually entails. Unlike all these other fucks, we just put in a position to figure it out. So yes, I'm right. You fucks are wrong. Now shut the fuck up. Stick to your day job, as they say. But what do I know? What I do know is the Far East Sider, 317, LeBron hairline having, Lamar Jackson loving, and AR5 defending. Caitlin Clark jocking, Indiana Pacers, the newest fan, Big Smitty. You got internet today, homie?
What?
You got internet today?
Hopefully. I mean, you shouldn't even say nothing. Don't jinx it, homie. The energy's going good. You got a cool little intro. You got facts. You got some good opinions. You got coaches' text messages in there. You didn't say their names, but that's fine. So you could have made it up. But all in all, you had a good opening take. Don't ruin it by throwing out negativity. You're always speaking death on my life.
I've been actually very positive all week.
In contrast, I speak life into your life.
Have you noticed that?
You've been more positive. You haven't been super
like we haven't even argued this week, really. It's like really been a dead week because I'm not looking back at the show. I actually went back and watched the shows, and I'm like, first of all, it's the best show on the internet for sure. For sure. Like, I'm not even lying. I just watched the first hour of the Monday show. I was driving and I was watching it on my phone on my TV.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this show's the best show on the internet. It should be like millions of views, but like it is what it is. They'll hold the brother down. But let me tell you though, like
who's the brother?
And then let me tell you though, like it's fucking crazy that
you white boy.
This only gets that much attention. And but yeah, it's a real show. It's the best show, all that shit. But it's damn near there.
I could have told you that though. I could have told you. I mean, once you make that call and put me on the show, the only way was up from that point on, you know. So I mean, that's common sense. Everything I touch, I'm like Midas. Everything I touch turns to gold. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it'll still be there. It'll still be here with just me. But yeah,
it'll still be here with like ups and downs if I'm gone. You have some good shows, you have some down shows, a lot of arguing, a lot of yelling, I keep that balance going. I keep them waves just kind of at a smooth little.
Yeah.
You see that motion I'm doing right now?
That's Show me how. Show. I want to know. D. Jones says fact. I love when he says fact.
He's talking about me.
I know.
Yeah.
Show me the facts. Show me all the actual analytics to prove the fact. I want to see it, D. Jones. Go.
So I actually hit up D. Jones the other day, and we went through like all the numbers and the metrics on like starting with YouTube and the growth since I've joined the last 2 years, and we've seen a huge spike in terms of max viewership.
We gotta stop using that word.
We couldn't reach 1,000.
We gotta stop using that word fact, or I'm just gonna start blocking people. If you use the word fact on this show, I'm gonna block you.
But it is a fact, though.
It's an embarrassment, homie. It's absolutely an embarrassment for you to keep saying fact, and then the next day the shit is actually not a fact at all. It couldn't be worse. D. Jones probably was saying it's fact that a GM is the guy putting the roster together for the college football team. It's fact. I had 10 D1 coaches just laughing at D. Jones yesterday who said, fact, GMs are really the motherfucker at college football, the guys that never did anything in college football. Oh, fuck, homie. I'm so glad I sent you those texts yesterday just to show the nobodies Wish I could say the name, but I just can't do it. But
if you was a real one, you would though.
No, that's not a real one. See, you're a liar because you actually are the fucking one to be like, nah, JB, you can't do that. You couldn't do that to me. Are you shitting me? I know you're not about to go there.
I'm trying to blow this show up, homie. I don't care no more. Nah, real quick though.
Wait till tomorrow something now. I have Dion.
We got some advice from one of our members. Big Fresh 927 said, y'all need to make a Discord for the show. That will pop off. So
you want to break it up? You want to dive into it?
I mean, that is some good advice. Like if it was like 5 years ago, because we've already did it and it's continuing to happen, right? We have a huge Discord with different channels, and we got sex channels and regular channels and weather channels, and we have a huge Discord. So if
everybody out there don't know, because apparently you don't know, we have a Discord, Slap Nation. So you can become a member of the show and become a member of the Discord. So if you guys go in there and find out Slap Nation, download the Discord app, find Slap Nation. Yeah, we already have a Discord. And they're wild, buck wild in there. So go ahead and go get in there.
There'll be pictures in there, video, all type of stuff in there.
Titties, whatever. But if you do weirdo shit, we'll block you. So don't fucking be no weirdo in there.
Rio said drop the link. Why is it so hard for people to join our Discord? It's always been hard.
I don't get it. It's not a link.
But no one knows how to join. It's always like this way.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't know anything about it. I'm slapdick when it comes to that shit.
I don't know how I joined, honestly. I don't remember how I joined.
Me either.
I thought you texted me something a long time ago, and I just clicked on it.
Somebody made it for me and started it up, and then, like, there's guys that know how to do it all. Like in the chat, they know everything about Discord. They know, like, there's fucking, like, everything. Like, I can't even upload a video or not. I don't know how to do nothing. But Gene said, I tried. I can't. Another guy goes, I've been trying for 2 years.
Oh, my God. Well, that's on Bailey now. It's in Bailey.
Shiny918 non-member said, gotta send invite link.
Oh,
you got to become a member.
he in a whole nother like world, but you do got to send the invite link, I think.
Bailey said it's not hard at all. So see, but it is hard because I don't know how to do it at all. I couldn't explain if $1 million. JB, explain to Lucy how to become a member of the Discord. I'm not getting $1 million.
The thing about JB is we can say it's not hard, but the facts show that it's hard. You see what I'm saying? So it's not about our feelings, it's about what's happening.
Yeah, 30 people can't get in.
So
I don't know. So Bailey's wrong again. So you're saying Bailey's wrong. You're calling out Bailey then.
I'm not saying so. No, Bailey feels that way. So his feelings are true to him. But I'm saying when we sit back and evaluate what's going on, what's actually happening is our members don't know how to get in here. So I mean, we gotta do something on our end.
I used to talk to my coaches like this. It's a great. I used to cuss out coaches and fire them right on the spot because they would sit up here and tell me like they cut a guy, and I'm like, all right. So you replaced him too, right? You replaced Big Smitty, right? What do you mean? I cut him, coach. But you have a replacement for him, right? What do you mean? So you cut a motherfucker, but have no replacement for him as a assistant coach, not the head coach. I'm the only one that cuts motherfuckers. You fucking nobody. Get your fucking young dumbass out of here. You're fired. So anyway,
what did I say that triggered that though?
Okay, hold on. I'm getting there. All right. And then guys would be like, Coach, I can't figure it out. I don't know what to do. Figure it out. Turn over rocks. Fucking explain the situation. Do etc. Whatever. Then the next one, the kid. How to take a test, how to fucking pass a test, read assignment, how to write a paper, blah, blah, blah. Guess what, coach? You're going to fucking do it with them. You're going to sit there till 4 in the fucking morning and figure it out. All that's being said, I don't know what. Summation. Figure it out, I guess.
You got a clip from that show you used to be on when you're on the field, it's like doing practice, and you're
I got an idea. I'm doing something today about that.
Love it. And you're yelling at one of your coaches or whatever. You like, don't speak back. Say yes, coach. You're right, coach. Thank you, coach. You know what I'm talking about, baby?
Yeah. Fucking like, thank you for hiring me. You're right.
Thank you for hiring me.
I don't get it. Like I never fucking I couldn't fucking tell the head coach when I grew up coming up the business. Like I couldn't come up telling that motherfucker anything. Motherfucker, hey, coach, thank you for giving me the fucking job. Like, that's what you should have fucking been saying.
Hey, that clip is hilarious, homie. I had to keep watching it. Thanks, coach, for hiring me, coach. I love you, coach. That's how he want me to do on this show. Thank you for being me on this show, JB.
I got something going on, though. I'm gonna do something today, though.
You gonna do something like big? Pause.
Try. But fuck EA Sports. I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna use them to do something else.
Oh shoot! I'm looking forward to that. Join the Discord if you want a heads up of what he's gonna do, y'all.
And my Patreon. If you're not a member of that, go over there too. I'm putting
We gotta cook on Patreon. Patreon is where we can cook at.
Yeah, I was saying because I got
we got lots on there.
I get the head on there, all kind of shit. Watching film though.
Let's do an 8-episode series and put it straight on Patreon. I know we were starting to do like that a long time ago. Coming through. Yeah, but like let's really do this shit though. Like no bullshit.
Yeah. And then I'm getting head on there watching film. Like it's a whole new what is it?
Experience. Like a new
but what do they call that? Like the trailer? Nah, not a trailer.
Teaser. Cold open.
Twilight or not Twilight.
Damn. Keep going. Keep thinking.
What's the first show of a series?
Oh, the pilot.
I got a pilot. It's a new series. Like I'm just getting some gog, fucking watching film. I'm hot breaking down film, but I'm getting some gog. Like it's a whole new thing, whole new experience.
I wonder if you're getting gog while watching film. Does that open up your brain to more unique ideas and like different methods, or does that actually dumb you down to where you can't focus? I'm interested.
I probably see shit that's not out there.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I guess you got to watch the series to find out. So
yeah, we'll get it done. Quote of the day brought to you by BetUS. Seek respect, not attention. It lasts longer.
That's what she said. Ooh, that's a bar. Respect, y'all.
Seek respect, not attention. It lasts longer. Everybody in the chat wants attention.
Yeah.
The nobodies want attention. They think they know what a GM in college football does. They think they know what a GM is.
Mm-hmm.
They act as if a GM in college football has been around for 100 years, and we have proof in the pudding that it's an established position that has shown up and been data and analyzed, and there's database experience on this position. Mm-hmm. This is a 2-year-old position that nobody knows what it is other than people in the profession or in the field or know people that's in it.
Talk about it.
That's it, though. Like, how do you tell me what Andrew Luck does when he don't know what he does? Like, I'm just curious on how you fucks all know so much as you continue to get the deodorant out of the little cage at fucking Walmart for me. How do you know so fucking much about college football and what the GM does when you're the one that I got to give my fucking George t-shirts to out of the rack at Walmart and you take them up to the thing for me to buy? I'm trying to figure out how you know so motherfucking much, but you're the one peeling off the mold on the broccoli at the Walmart grocery section. I'm confused. And then how you know so motherfucking much, Rio, when you're the one waking up in mama's basement.
Oh, man.
And pulling her titty out your mouth every morning.
The whole titty?
I'm just trying to figure this out. How you motherfuckers know so much, homie?
But
never coached, never played, never fucking been in. I'm trying to figure out how you guys know so motherfucking much.
What a real coach, and now he works at Walmart, though. But he still got that knowledge.
No, not though, because he wouldn't be there.
I mean, life is life, though. You never know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how they know so motherfucking much. But that's the question. Nobody's been able to answer me that. Why nobody can answer how they know so much? Why is it always a statement? JB, you're wrong. Really? Why? See, that's the thing, homie. They have no fucking idea why. Why are you yawning, homie?
Nah, I was laughing, homie.
Need this?
I saw a comment. We need to get, hey, hold on, where your boys at?
Oh, I got your drinks coming.
All right, I'm waiting on them. I need that right now.
No, you need sleep.
No, I yawn because I yawn. Yawn ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, for me, yawn mean I'm waking up. Like, I'm getting better. So when you see me do that, I'm not sleepy. I just got up. I'm not sleepy. I just got up.
Contrary to belief,
He's eating me sleep.
A clear conscience is a good pillow. Contrary to belief.
Ding, 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 ding. That's top 10 alert right there. That's crazy what he just said. A clear conscience is a good pillow. Basically, what he's trying to say to y'all is this, y'all. When you got a clear mind and you know that you've done right and you've made right decisions and you haven't done things against your character and things against your morals, you can sleep good at night. You can be at peace mentally. But contrary to that, contrary to your belief, when you're acting up, Max, when you're doing bad things, Finny Baller, when you're out here and you know you've done wrong to your homie, your home girl, your wife, your whatever, at night, them demons gonna be in your mind. Them memories, them thoughts gonna be in your mind, and you won't be at peace, and anxiety and stress and just negative feelings is gonna be amongst you, and you're up and down all throughout the night, and it's the opposite of peace. And that's something that you just don't want, homie. That's a bar. I love that. That's one of the deepest things you said in probably the last 3 months.
Joe actually ranked, like he has it actually hard paper ranked.
Yeah, right. Joe got the like the top 10 actual list. He keeps track of it for us. So,
poll question, Smitty. I got to ask you right at the gate, since we're talking about Michael Lombardi, who had actual real GM, and actually done it before in real life for 20 plus years in the NFL professional level, the CEO of a corporate 500 business and a corporation, unlike a GM that we just threw shit at the wall to see if it sticks, and everybody on this chat actually knows what he does. Will North Carolina win more than 7 games? That is the poll question, since we're talking about Michael Lombardi on the GM topic, and I got good friends on that staff there too that I get messages from every day when I talk about Michael Lombardi and North Carolina, and they just laugh because they know, we know I got a message from Mike. But anyway, where are you at with that particular poll question, Smitty? Because I got an interesting take, but I want to hear yours. Because Bailey in the backdrop believes they're going to win over 7.
Well, first of all, I got to start by saying this. North Carolina, this one for you. This one for us. So start there. But yes, they will win over 7 games. Here's your schedule.
Can you do it again? I don't know. I didn't understand anything.
Oh, yeah, of course.
What
North
is it?
Carolina, take your shirt off, take your shirt off. Women around your head just like a helicopter. North Carolina, this one for you, this one for us. Petey Pablo. So North Carolina.
Helicopter, take shirt off, helicopter, North Carolina.
That's
the only thing I heard.
Like a helicopter.
I heard helicopter again.
Twist around your head just like a helicopter.
Okay, gotcha. Got it. Now I know the whole song. All right, bet. Go now. Okay, go ahead.
So in summation, with that being said, it actually goes perfectly with my take. They're going to helicopter this season. They're going to win more than 7. Here it goes. They start off week 1, September 1 against TCU. Win. They got Charlotte next. Win. Richmond next. Win. UCF next. Win. Their first loss will come in week 5 against Clemson. They're 4-1 now. Then they got Cal at Cal. They can win that game, but just for argument purposes, I'm going to say they lose that one. They're 4-2. They got Virginia. They win that. They're 5-2. They got Syracuse at Syracuse. That's a pick'em game. That's a pick'em game. But just for our argument purposes, I'm going to say they lose that. 5-3. They got Andrew Luck and Stanford. They win that. 6-3. Wake Forest, 7-3. Duke, UNC, big rivalry game, but it's in UNC. I give them that game. 8-3 in the season. NC State, 9-3. Bill Belichick's first season will go 9-3. Why are you laughing, homie?
Because it's comical, man.
When I said, or what the chat saying?
You said, and everybody that thinks
they got Lombo over there, the homie. You don't believe in Lombo?
It's like everyone is so easy to just start up a program, get new transfers. It's just so easy.
Worst case scenario, they're going 8-4. Worst case.
It's just so easy to take over from Mac Brown, figure out what's wrong, figure out what's right, figure out how to put all that together, and then go out and win 9 games in the ACC year 1.
Their schedule easy on me. Look at their schedule, bro.
Listen, I get it. The greatest coach probably ever. I get it.
Talk about it.
You got a real GM running the program. I get it. You got some great friends of mine who have been coaching a long, long time. A guy that recruited both Lamar Jackson and AR5. I get it. He's a go-getter. They got him. They got another good friend of mine. They got a bunch of dudes. I get it.
O-line, D-line.
They got basically
easy schedule.
A culture that hasn't been figured out yet. They got a 26-year-old broad that's got to be a distraction at some point. We've already talked about more than Deion Sanders prime sexuals from last year. North Carolina's the new fucking prime sexual this year. It's a whole new fucking ball game. Will they win games? Sure, they'll win some games, but they're going to lose games that all you guys really think they're going to come out and win. Like TCU, I don't think they win game 1. I don't think they win Duke. I don't think they'll beat Syracuse. I don't think they're going to beat Stanford or Cal. Cal. I don't think, and I'm just looking, there's games on there that you think they're a shoo-in to win that people don't realize it's very difficult to build a program and win those games. Like Wake Forest. Like those games that everyone thinks, oh, they're Wake Forest. There's nobody. No, those games are not easy to win when you're building a new program, especially when you get hit in the mouth early and the guy goes down. There's a lot to this thing right here, man. Year 2, now I know what Bill sees and what he's done. Then I can start predicting. This first year, it's hard to predict the first-year program, dog. I'm just telling you right now. I would never take this thing over 7 wins, not year 1. I won it, but what do I know?
Well, you don't believe in Bill the way that I believe in Bill, and I really do.
I do. I love Bill. I think he's.
You don't think he's ready to go? You must not believe in our guy Lombardi the way I believe in Lombardi and his track record and the culture that they've built. You don't believe in Belichick's girlfriend who's helping just keep things organized and checking his emails and making sure all the players are getting recruited properly and keeping Bill on track, make sure he's not saying things that Jimmy's saying on podcasts and radio and keeping this line. Like, you don't believe in that whole system. I believe in that system. I believe in the recruiting that they've done this offseason in year 1 already. Some of the linemen they've been able to get, the defensive mind that Belichick is, that alone will just change the whole landscape of what North Carolina is. And again, this is North Carolina. This team, this is a school that gets good recruits, gets good players, even in their down years. I believe that in this conference, with this weak schedule, they can go out there and they can win 7 games. I think worst case scenario, they're 8-4. Best case, they're 9-3. Yes, Jason?
Can you tell me the linemen they got?
No, I don't remember their names.
Oh.
But I remember in the moment, I'm like, oh, so you got a 4-star guy. You got a big guy. 3. So it was happening because we were talking about it on the show live. Don't ever call me out like that ever again on the show either. It's your last time doing that.
I thought about it. I was like, let me see. But then I knew I could make it funny.
You never do that on the show. You never call your calls out like that on the show.
You're right. You're right. But
I know
that case, it was a funny moment to take advantage of, so I had to do it because I knew you had no idea who was on North Carolina.
Right, so you took advantage of me in that moment, and you thought that was a joke. Now, my question for you is, going back to what we talked about a few minutes ago, will your conscience now be clear enough for you to sleep good at night? How you feel now?
Yeah, because fact had to be proven to not be fact. Because none of you motherfuckers know who's on their roster. So we got to stop. You were just throwing shit at the wall, making it stick.
It sounded good, though, didn't it? To be real.
It'd be your homeboys, though, huh?
Yeah, it'd be your homeboy. He's like, damn, everybody.
D-Joe. Never be surprised at getting stabbed in the back. Only
be surprised when you turn around and see who it is. Oh, my God.
Holding the knife.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm going to say they win under 7. Game year one.
I'm a cold-blooded killer. Like,
you want to do a friendly bet wager, like a push-up wager or something, like live?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do 10 anytime push-ups to the loser. Anytime. So that means like if I say middle of the show,
you can do 500.
I'm like, JB, do 2 push-ups right now. Maybe middle of the show. Like, you got to do it.
All right, bet.
On the yacht. Do 2 right now. Like, you got to do it.
Bet.
Getting head, got to do it. Like, it don't matter what situation, you just got to do it. I might call you 2 in the morning. Hey, 2 push-ups right now. You got to do it. You got to record it every time.
Bet.
Bet.
Shout out to all the ladies, man, that saw Gawk Twerking. They've actually bought Slapdick ladies merch on the website the last few days and sending me DMs saying they love the DMs. It's crazy how that shit works. I'll have a new bitch working on me this weekend. Let's dive into the next.
Ladies, every Tuesday moving forward, I want you to DM JB, flood his DMs with your titties. It's going to be called JB's Titty Tuesday. I want you to flood his DMs every Tuesday with your titties. Start next week. Titty Tuesday for JB, y'all.
I'll do 10 push-ups right now, KCBD, if you put up $50 in the chat.
He ain't got $50. I don't think.
Everybody talks like they know fact. Like they know. You know what I mean? You put $50 up. How many do it right now? I'll do 10 push-ups right now.
All the way up, all the way down?
A fucking weirdo ass Mahomes looking ass, fucking Milk and Magnesia looking ass, fucking nobody ass Kansas City, fucking weirdo ass Queendom fan base, fucking weirdo fuck.
Get him.
Fucking
Get him.
fat fucking walrus looking. Let's go. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I never seen the movie How High. He was roasting them in the class.
I have no idea what's on the rundown, so it's on you. But yeah, fuck.
Let me see. Let me pull it up. I had to restart my computer earlier, so I ain't got nothing in here. Let me scroll down here, and we got this right here. You did the poll question, so we pretty much.
I think they don't realize I'm an athlete.
They forget.
Yeah, I don't think they realize that I can swing a golf club like a fucking legit, like look like Tiger Woods. They call me Weiger Woods. Then I got.
I don't like that.
Not Wigger Woods though, like your boy.
I'm about to
like
say, it was too close, though.
Weiger different though. Tiger, Weiger.
I get it. It's close though.
No, it ain't. Nah, but so Gilly Cass or whatever his name is got a pass though.
No, I didn't see it. I didn't hear him say it. You told me he said it.
I didn't tell you nothing.
I'm gonna get him on the show. We gonna talk about it.
Get that motherfucker,
Coach P. Limbo.
Huh? Oh yeah, he knows him.
Now he coached him at fucking Elon or something. Yeah.
No, at
the other one.
Yeah, wherever the fuck he's from.
Was it Elon or was it the other school?
Yeah, we got the Violator on today though, Smitty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, wait for the Violator.
You gotta stop saying it so like fast though.
Why are you so stuck on the Diddy guy though, homie?
Because that's like fresh in our minds, homie. Like,
yeah, have you seen it as the KCBD responded at all? No, he hasn't. I haven't seen the motherfucker. He left the show.
That's crazy. He said all that stuff. I remember that one day though. We got
why do you keep mentioning the Violator, homie? The Punisher.
Ooh, fruity and slip up. Nah, the Violator. It's just the Violator. Like, that's just an interesting name. He gonna violate you.
But that wasn't the Punisher though. The Punisher, like I punished that pussy. Like I could see that different. Violator pussy is different. Like that's like a rape charge. You know what I mean? That's different. Punisher, like you know what I'm saying? Like you know,
like, I never tell Shorty girl, oh, I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna violate that.
Violate your shit. Yeah,
I would never say that. I don't think. Yeah. Like that sounds
like the bitch, you know, leave my place. Like, yeah, JB, you punish the shit out of my pussy. I can't walk for 2 days. Like that's different. Violating the pussy is a whole nother thing. That's that's a case, isn't it? Like almost.
Say the same thing you just said, but like instead of saying punish, say violate and see how it sounds.
Nah, you're gonna like catch a case, homie.
Like it's almost KTLA where
yeah, you caught a charge, no?
Yeah, that sounds horrible. Violate. That's just a crazy word though. Like violate. I don't want to even say that no more.
Yeah, like you violate somebody I know. Like, hey, I posted it. I'm just trying different shit at different times.
Yeah,
because of that weirdo TikTok fucking message I sent. Oh, that's great. I
wasn't weird. That was good. Weird.
So I posted Instagram kind of late last night on the gay construction.
Oh,
that motherfucker took off overnight. It's crazy. So like,
I like posting overnight because then you wake up and say, "Oh, damn, okay."
Like, who's watching that shit over? Are they like in Australia and shit?
So other countries, yes. Number one, but number two, the algorithm doesn't matter, Jason. They're going to populate what people want to see, no matter what time they get on their phone. I keep telling you that. Homie.
Paris is starting and ending the show, the clips now, the shorts, like real good. Like last night, for instance, like the short that's going crazy right now. It said like that gay bastard cuts it a 1/8 of an inch short. The whole house falls with all the gays in it, and it ended. You know what I mean? That was perfect.
Yeah, I mean Paris. Yeah, she knows what she's doing, homie.
Repeat
I never bought a Paris.
Repeat how it ended. Repeat how it ended.
Black woman.
No, repeat how.
Repeat it. That's not good for my brand, but I saw it though.
You didn't collaborate though.
I got a strong brand. Yeah, you know I'm not. JB, stop. You know I'm not gonna collab on certain things. You know I'm not. It is what it is. It is it. I gotta go to work in like a couple hours. I'm gonna go to work. They watch our show. Hey, we saw you posted about a gay construction worker. Like now I gotta deal with that. Before I don't get fired today because of that. I'm in corporate America, homie. LGBTQ, all that's huge. If I go to work,
what is
all that, homie. If I go to work and
LCBDQ,
and one of the higher ups might have a family member who's whatever, and now they see that they co-worker, they you know what I mean? I didn't post it that.
Oh, I get it. I'm just
now,
saying.
I can't pay rent now, homie.
Oh, I get it. Don't worry about all the fucking nobodies. I'm not talking about. I get it.
I don't care about the people at all. I'm talking to you, homie. I give 2 fucks about anybody in the chat, respectfully, other than OG Vincent and D Jones, and then my cousin G Wizzy, and then of course Smith, Mr. Smith, and then of course Lucy, and then Chris.
Not the little brother Rio.
Real cool. I ain't got no beef for Rio. Real cool.
I think he's got a little mark in him, but
you hate Rio.
No,
you really don't like Rio.
Rio Trumper,
but you don't like him though for some reason. Like y'all been into it. Like outside of Trump, y'all be into it though.
Yeah, that's how life's supposed to be. Like you're
so,
supposed to.
So somebody's a Trumper, you just like him off the bat.
No, you're supposed to agree with certain cats. You're supposed to disagree and have a great conversation and still be cool. I mean, I don't understand.
Speaking of Trumper, bro, you got Trumpers following me on Twitter now. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm about to like block them or something. Like you got all types of
that's good shit. They follow you. I mean, you need engagement. I mean,
you got all types of you got this account called MIG Map where it says
who?
MIG Map. It says real U.S. border data, track entries, deportations, truth. USC 250 ready.
And what about USMC?
The background says secure borders.
USMC. Oh, that's good shit. You don't want secure borders on me? That's good shit, though. USMC, is that what you didn't say right? Is that what it is?
That, homie? No, I said it. It's called MIG Map.
No, but you said USC.
I didn't say that, homie.
I like him, homie. You don't like him, homie?
I don't know. I don't
know about all the data and shit. I don't know.
I don't know why. He feel like he's to follow me though.
He's a supporter. We're changing the world, homie. Have you ever thought macro? Have you thought, man, JB really getting through to these guys? Like we could actually disagree and have great conversation and bring America back together and then be able to kick it outside and not get smoked and be cool. Like, maybe JB's actually doing it for the people. And maybe have you thought about that?
Is any of my people following you though?
Yeah, everybody. Shit, they already followed before you though.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
Because I'm both.
They didn't fuck with you. Both.
That's
or
the difference between me. Both. I'm the difference between me and you and everybody else out there. I'm a different cat. I'm a different breed of cat. I mean,
you're not both no more. You used to be both. You're not both no more. You one-sided now. You're far right.
Oh no, it's not, Tommy. That has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with it. I'm both and all. I'm both of everything though. Like that's what's crazy. I'm both of everything.
You got a viral clip dogging women for using food stamps and shit like that. I've been seeing that clip everywhere. Like,
man, that's crazy. That shit. Who posted that? I didn't.
It's a regular fan cut it from the show. And posted it.
It's funny that some big fat black broad got mad at me and said I'm racist.
Yeah, it was a little racist, a little bit.
Can you show me where I said
at the end of the clip? I know, like it wasn't a race thing.
But why you don't mention that, homie? Why the big fat bitch mad at me? Because she knows the truth or what?
No, because let's cut the brass tacks real quick.
I never said black or white.
Unfortunately, JB, and you know this. Unfortunately, a lot of people in our community are on food stamps. No, hear it out. A lot of our people in our community are on food stamps. As you know, you grew up using it. So when you say that, we're naturally gonna get like,
no,
like what?
That's a victim mentality, homie. I grew up on food stamps.
So I said that.
Hold up though. But
that's why you be confusing me when you your text be so confusing.
That's what it's supposed to do.
They be throwing me off. I'll be at home for like an hour. Like, damn.
That's what it supposed to do.
I'm like, what, post or supposed?
Pose. That's what it's supposed to do, homie.
I'm like, what is JB doing right
now? Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do.
Because I'm supposed to pay my tax for your broke ass to go get some food stamps.
Yeah.
Because to believe he used to use food stamps.
Yeah. So that's what it's supposed to do.
Because I grew up on food stamps. So when I hear that, I'm like,
guess when I stopped using them? Guess when
I get a little fit up. Like, what the fuck on?
Guess when I stopped using them now?
I used to go to all these and put boxes of wings in there. I think
there's like I think you guys are like, so ignorance is life threatening. Number one, we always say that. I don't think the black community understands that there's a white trailer trash white community that's actually poorer than a black community that's on more food stamps than the black community. they don't do no deep dive, so they don't really understand how it really works. Because anybody in the fucking mountains of West Virginia, them backwood fucks who fuck each other all day in the same family, are all on it. But see, they don't want to really do a deep dive, so they take the victim mentality and respond to the white boy spitting facts, and then they make it a race thing. When really, they're just claiming and saying what they really think. What is that? I'm a race baiter, victim mentality, fat bitch who uses food stamps. You just told on your motherfucking self. So that's how I get through and I sit there and decipher who's who. That's how I pull you out, homie. That's why I never said nothing about no motherfucking race. I was actually discussing a big fat white bitch that went viral on TikTok. Because there's a big fat white bitch that said she went to Target, Sam's Club, Costco, and fucking Walmart for free on my tax dollar. But see, y'all don't listen. You only hear me.
I said that at the beginning of it. You said that at the end. You said that. But don't say, I was going to say this, though. Don't speak about what we know and what we don't know and what we doing and what we not doing, homie.
Yeah, I am going to.
You don't know what we researching or what we looking at, what we doing.
Yeah, I do.
So you stay in your place. You stay in your place, homie.
Here's the BPS part, though, about it all.
Yeah.
You still on it at 49 years old.
It's life, homie.
I got off it after JUCO when I had a daughter. I got off it and figured it out. I said, I got to go get a job and be a real fucking societal member, not use up the fucking system. That's the difference, homie. See, that's the
every
difference.
Situation is different, Jason. Stop doing that. It's more complex than that, homie. And everybody on food stamp. You got some people on food stamp section 8 who literally just lazy, not doing shit.
You got
some people who are on food stamps who go to work every single day. Literally go to work every single day.
Give me the majority.
They're struggling.
Tell me
I know people, immediate people who are in that situation.
Give me the majority, though.
I don't know the majority. I'm telling you people that I know, family members who wake up every single day, 7 in the morning, go to work, take care of their shit, but just need a little assistance.
I'm calling cap. Here's why.
I'm just saying, shut up.
I'm not asking about race. I'm asking about give me the majority. Abusing versus really needing. Go.
I don't know the percentages, so I don't want to speak on. I don't know.
I don't know. And black. Why
all I'm saying is that
they abuse the system.
People I know is not abusing, they using it.
I want to cut it. I can't wait for Trump to cut that motherfucker. I want to see you motherfuckers. I want to see you motherfuckers. Yeah. So hold on a minute. You want to keep funding? You want to keep funding?
I don't mind.
Lazy fucks.
Money ain't everything for me, homie. So if I gotta help somebody else a little bit, that's cool, homie. We'll talk offline about it. We'll talk.
In 10 years, you're going to have to come to me and be like, fuck, man, you're right. It ruined the country.
It's not going to ruin the country. We've been having it forever. It ain't ruined it.
It's already buried us. Smitty, why do you think they move PJ to PJ from PJ City to a new PJ City? Why do you think they took Compton to Moreno Valley?
Jason, when you was growing up, you said you used food stamps. During that time, you thought the country was good during that time. So how now is it ruining the country? But back then, it didn't ruin the country. Food stamps has been going on forever.
You're supposed to, WIC was a real thing at the time. WIC, government assistance for eggs, milk, and
for
cheese.
For baby,
for your baby.
Yeah.
It wasn't for you to fucking live on until you're 50 years old, homie. That's called abusing the privilege.
I hear you, homie.
And guess what happens? You compile that. That was when I was a kid. That's in the early 80s, mid 80s. It's 2025, homie. Do the math.
Thank you, Toyo. Let's continue to give billionaires billions of dollars in subsidies for their companies and not give people money to buy food. That's my only thing. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna live on the side of the hill where I'm complaining about giving people money to buy food. Again, I know direct family members of people who, again, I grew up off this shit, and it's not people. It ain't people who just sit at home like, yeah, I'm just getting food stamps. Nah, there are people who get up every fucking day and go to work and bust their ass. They just don't make enough, and they need help.
Let me cook your boy Toyo.
I got FAFSA and college. I needed that shit.
Let me cook this real quick. Let's continue to give billionaires.
And this is FA's older brother, by the way. Let's give you Leno.
I already know. Of dollars in subsidies for their companies and not give people the money. You keep using that word give, homie. Fuck giving you shit. I used to go get, homie. See, that's the difference between you motherfuckers from Indiana and Compton, homie. I used to go get motherfucking shit. Nah, I used to go get it. You motherfuckers just want, give me. I used to go
out here,
mine, homie. I used to go get my shit. Fuck giving me shit, homie. That's what the problem is with you motherfuckers.
You not a bigger hustler than me, JB. Stop.
You got it. Yeah,
You crazy as hell. Think
Stop,
about, I'm 31 right now. Think about what I'm doing, homie.
Social media hustler. Stop.
You sell drugs to hustle, homie.
When the phone die out, you at my house, homie.
I sold fire sticks, homie. Lemonade stand, sold candy in high school. You don't know my story. You just met me, homie. I'm a hustler. I've been there. Better ask about me. On the field and off the field, homie. I'm 31 doing this shit at a high level.
What's a fire stick?
You feel exactly.
Social media hustler.
Social media.
You out your goddamn mind. Social media is fire stick, homie. Again, take it away.
It's technology, homie.
Take away fire stick, social media. You at my house.
I was selling candy, homie, before all that shit, making money. Selling to the teachers, homie. Paying table bills with candy money, homie. Putting fruities in the bag, twisting it up, buying the candy with food stamps, making full profit. I'm a fucking hustler. Ask about me. They call me Naptown Smitty, homie. They call me Naptown Smitty.
Ignorance is life.
You sold a few nicks and dimes, and they gave you a pass. You was a white boy in the hood. They feel sorry for you, and you think you some big time hustle. You went out there with Rick Ross, really out there pushing weight, homie. You was a football player, homie. They kept you away from all the dangerous shit. You ain't no real hustler, homie. What you talking about? I'm a real hustler. You was good at football, and that got you out the hood. Kudos to you. You wasn't doing no other hustles, homie. You played football and was good. Could throw a ball. I'm a hustler for real.
You do know, like, real hustlers and like real gangsters and real killers and reals, like all that, like anything in those scenarios, you know, they do know real ones. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that. Let's keep moving on.
If you come to Indy, best believe I'm connected with everybody.
No, you're not. And I'm always
that's fine.
I'll be in Indy all week.
I'll be there next week. By the way, I'm flying now. I got a red eye next Wednesday night for WNBA All-Star weekend.
Why?
It's WNBA All-Star weekend. It's going to be one of the biggest weekends of the year. We're talking about some of the best are going to come out here on the court. We got of course, Kevin Clark. We got Angel Reeves. We got Angel Wilson. We got some of the best. We got Sabali.
Why are you going?
We got Nneka Ogwumike. We got Skylar Diggins. We got some of the biggest and best athletes in the world who go out there and display next weekend. I'm doing a big time event like I do every single year with my guy Sheldon and the Players Company. We're doing our Hoops and Icons basketball influencer event, free for the community. All the kids in local community who's growing up on food stamps, they ain't never been nowhere, ain't got no money. They're going to come out for free. They're going to get food. We'll do fan engagement. 3-point contest sponsored by Red Bull. We got the influencer 3-on-3 tournament. We got some panels set up on the business side. It's going to be an incredible weekend, incredible showing in my city, and I'm giving back to the city that raised me off food stamps, homie. So that's why I'm going.
Hey, can you tell everybody there that grew up on food stamps that they're going to get their shit snatched?
They know that, and it's not funny.
It's hilarious.
It's not funny at all.
Yeah, it is, because they're fucking 57 years old.
It don't matter.
Kids,
it don't matter.
Go get a job, you fat fucks.
When it's your people, though, it hit different.
Yeah.
I'll say it like that.
Okay, so you got
You don't care. You don't care because you ain't got no people who own it or whatever. Kudos to you. All your people is doing good. But there's a real world where everybody's not doing good, Jason.
I'm about to be 50. All my people are dead.
Well, I'm sorry about that. I mean, I don't know what to fucking say to that now. Like, you fucked the whole show up now. Damn.
It's a mic drop, actually, right? It means that I already lived my life and all my people are dead. So guess what?
Jeez.
You're going to be that age too soon, and you're still going to be
hey, I'm not going to be no age. I got a lot of young people in my family.
You still want everybody on food stamps? Fuck, homie.
Of course, I want everybody to have money, but I'm saying if motherfucker needs assistance to buy food, man, you know what the problem is, Jason? You grew up a certain way, but you've had money too long now. I tell Keyshawn this at work every day. I said, you've had money too long and you lost sight of what it used to be like.
I still got money. What are you talking about?
Lost sight of what it used to be like. You got way too much money. You need to go back for you need to go back to the hood, homie, and do a check. That's what JB show, Big Smitty charity giveaway on Saturday. So you can really see what's really going on. Because you're disconnected. I'm still right there in the midst of it. So I see what's really happening in the real world. You got this make-believe shit and you twist it up and you putting out takes that are false. There are real hardworking people who just don't make a lot of money because these jobs are working the hell out of you and giving you minimum fucking wage, and prices, inflation keeps rising, and the money you get at work is not equivalent to that inflation. So now you're struggling, even though you have an every single day job. and you need help with fucking food. They don't mean you're lazy, a bum, all that. Are there cases of that? Yes, but that doesn't define the whole entire thing. Stop being so selfish, you rich white boy, and don't want to pay no taxes out of your money. You still gonna be good, homie. You still gonna make your $1 million a year. Damn, JB, you got a big ass house. You got a Miss Fan, a movie theater, a golf course, a basketball court, a slanted field, 2 non-trained dogs. You got a damn cigar lounge. What else? You got 10 TVs. You got a yacht. You got a speedboat. You got AEs. What else do you need? Pay your taxes, homie. Stop being selfish. God don't like ugly. You's an ugly motherfucker. Go ahead.
Black boy, are you in the hood with LeBron James?
I knew you were
and Steph Curry. Do you and LeBron and Steph go back and live in the hood and give back to the community every day and feed the poor?
I don't know what Steph and LeBron does.
Hold on, but are they living in the hood?
I don't know what they do. I don't speak on that.
Well, hold on. You just said you have mentioned too much, Keyshawn, everybody that live out there. I want to know that when you grew up in the hood, got the fuck out of the hood, who went back to live there? Can you please tell me? Go.
I didn't say live there. I said connect and give back.
Connect, yeah. I want to see.
And don't speak on shit if you don't know what you're talking about no more.
Yeah, show me LeBron. Show me because Steph Curry wants out because he don't like Section 8 being built by his house.
We're talking about me. You can laugh all you want.
I love cooking you, homie. But anyway,
I didn't mention Steph Curry.
Since
you're losing an argument, you bring up other people.
See, you're so micro. You don't have to mention one person, homie. You're talking about communities of people.
Keep this singular right now. Keep this as me and you right now, homie. No, I don't need no backup. I don't need no trainers. Me and you, homie.
Every day. I live in the hood.
Shit, bullshit.
Crazy as hell. Just because I got donkeys and misters, homie, don't mean no, I don't live in the hood, homie.
I go to Jason crib. You got who? Donkeys and what?
Misters, homie.
I go to JB crib. I leave my fucking doors unlocked, keys in the fucking ignition. It's so safe and comfortable over there. The sun hit different out there. You got the hot tub. Neighbors, how you doing? So neighbor cool, old school, OG dude. You got stop.
Since you're going to WNBA game, homie, for some reason, are the rims being lowered to 8 foot?
Why would they be lower for when these women are hooping on 10?
Maybe people will watch it. But anyway.
You know, every time you say this, you disrespect the legends too, by the way. You disrespect Cheryl Miller.
All right.
You disrespect Lisa Leslie. You disrespect CP3, Candace Parker, who's got our judge retired. You disrespect all the women who you claim you respect. You disrespect them by talking down amongst the game. What that does is it waters down their careers and what they've done and their impact on the community and the young girls who look up and thrive to be just like them. So make sure that you know that your words are important. Our platform is big. There's over 3,000 people in here. And when you think you're funny, a lot of times you're not being funny. A lot of times you're being disrespectful. And I'm going to call you out every single time. Go ahead, Jason.
So let me get this straight. So I get.
Hey, yo, I've been cooking this motherfucker. My brain is on a different level. I've been cooking, Jay, for like last 2.5 weeks. I don't know what that came over me. God, I thank you for these skills. I'm not trying to be cocky. You have blessed me with like an extra bag lately, and I do not take it lightly. Keep giving me bags, and I'm gonna keep cooking this dude. Go ahead, Jason.
You must be cooking ramen. Let me break this down real quick. So let me get it straight. Everyone that gets out the hood who becomes successful by doing something good now has to be a victim, and everyone has to say, it's your fault, JB, for being successful. You should never have made it. You should have never made it.
No, but don't speak down amongst those people like you did so much better than them, no.
You didn't even realize that's what you just said, homie.
All right.
Yeah, it is.
But you're speaking, don't speak on them no more, though.
What you said, homie.
Live your life. Speak about rich people shit. Don't speak on their life.
I'm not rich, though.
Shit. Don't speak on their life. Don't speak on their life because you don't know what they're doing no more. You don't know what they're going through no more, which is a blessing. You made it out.
You got to be so broke. You got to be so broke to call me rich. If anybody calls me rich, they got to be super broke.
JB, it's all mindset. All right, JB, if I was a kid, if I was 12 years old, and somebody came to me and said, Darnell, when you become a grown man, you're going to have a yacht, a speedboat, a multiple bedroom house, 10 plus TVs, a Miss Fan, a hot tub, a golf course, 2 dogs, a basketball court, fucking 5 cars, and get new cars whenever you want, bang in the back of the car, 15s in the back, fucking AEs everywhere, hoes. You're going to live your life without any fucking... Well, you make money. You're fucking rich.
Hold on. How many time out though? See, now you don't see. This is shit that embarrasses you because you don't know what I've already done. So, Ruben, how long have I had 415s in the back of all my cars? How long have I had bitches and the bad ones? And how long have I always figured it out? My whole life, homie. So I stop acting like this is brand new to me. I've been doing this my whole life.
You've been for a long time. Okay, sorry.
Hold on, homie. I lived on a motherfucking beach house, condo, myself, living with myself, by myself, without paying W-2.
You're digging your deeper hole right now, buddy.
So
you've been rich. That's fine.
How am I rich?
Parents said, JB, your kitchen and outside kitchen tells on you. You're rich. Please don't cuss me out.
I made $1,300 for the whole year coaching at Cabrillo, and I lived on the beach.
But you did more than coaching, homie. I'm gonna leave it at that.
But that's what a real hustler does, not a hustler selling candy and fucking fire sticks.
That's
anyway,
still hustling, homie.
We'll be back in 4 minutes, homie. I cooked you all week.
Week ain't over.
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now is a man who he spoke to every single NCAA college football 2025 team seemingly on the internet. From Last Chance U, national champion, Coach JB.
Yeah, Coach!
What's up, gentlemen?
Coach, just great car, great stick. Thank you for pulling off to the side of the road. Hope you don't get killed here. Honestly, the side of the road, LA, I assume, that's not necessarily the safest place on earth. So we'll make this quick. How do you feel about all of these new coaches now in this NCAA college football 2025 game using your speeches to motivate these boys from one side of the country to the other, Coach?
I feel broke.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Can I get like a royalty or something? Like, Netflix already screwed me. I'm getting screwed by EA Sports now too? Like, holy shit. I hit him up. I reached out to him like, hey, trying to be cordial and nice. I'm a nice guy, you know me.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, EA Sports, maybe I can actually be your video guy, the actual do a real video instead of using my name, image, and likeness.
Oh, shit.
And maybe I can get a little piece of the pie, but nah, it's all right. Just keep sharing my 500 million views of it.
I don't mean to laugh at you, but obviously you are a hilarious, miserable person, and this is kind of is how it goes.
Hey, Pat, I was actually chilling. My back went out yesterday, so I didn't even do my show today. So I just left my chiropractor, and I'm waiting on this damn cigar company to open. They're late, of course. I mean, come on.
Shit. Okay, so life is good. Last question for me, because I know the last time we talked to you, you had not watched the Netflix series Last Chance U. You said that. You said, I've not watched it, but obviously you've heard from everybody. Now, do you see some clips that come across your way? You're like, I don't remember saying that. And then all of a sudden, oh, I killed that. And do you judge your clips whenever you see them? You're like, I murdered that one.
Nah. A broad came over to the house the other day, and I didn't really want to watch Netflix with her and chill. But she wanted to watch the show. We watched one episode.
Okay.
And I'm like, I can't watch this.
Okay.
And she was like, oh my God. I'm like, I don't want to watch this. It was the first scene of the cow scene or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, they only made about $4 billion off my name on this shit. I'm not watching Netflix either. So I'm spiteful right now, Pat. I don't want to watch Netflix. I don't want to watch EA Sports video game. I'm like, man, and I can't even get 40,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel.
Well, you're going to the moon. We appreciate the hell out of you, Coach. Hopefully it'll get figured out, and we know the Netflix and chill thing, what that leads to. Bad backs, chiropractors. We appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach JB.
Yeah, Coach.
Hey, Ren, how you know so motherfucking much, homie? How you know? How the fuck was I around real money? I love the blanket statements from you nobodies that absolutely know nothing about nobody. You don't know me, motherfucker. You don't know what the fuck I've been around, you dumb fucking bitch. You fucking embarrass me, homie, with your fucking blatant statements like you know me. It's a fucking embarrassment. You're absolutely fucking a joke. Motherfucker, you couldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight where I'm from, homeboy. Don't fucking get it twisted. Soft motherfuckers. You motherfuckers embarrass me, homie. Holy fuck. Why you in the background making noise, homie?
What you mean?
I heard a bunch of noise in the back.
I shouldn't have been on camera. That's on you and Bailey. I was
You wasn't on camera.
How you still hear me then, homie?
I don't know. You can turn your voice on, homie.
That's hella dangerous, homie. Like I could have been doing anything just now.
Spell hella.
Hella. Spell Mississippi.
MISS. Double I. Double P. Double IS. Double I.
MI, quick letter I, humpback, I, quick letter I. You're not from the hood, homie. Every time I think you're from the hood, you take one step forward, you take 3 steps back. Everybody know that, homie.
You know the difference is?
What?
I don't got to prove I'm from the hood.
You do, because I don't know you.
You do.
I know you laugh, but nobody else laughed. And nobody else thought that was like a bar.
Because it's so deep that nobody understands it. But anyway.
Or it's so dumb that nobody understands it. Not calling you dumb, the statement.
Yeah. Let's dive into where you're headed again and take another vacation. Because you know what?
My vacation's work.
I want to know why you're going to WNBA game, but we'll talk offline about that and all that. But let's find out since you're going there. I want to hear about it since it's next on the topic list.
Oh, I ain't even peeped that. But yeah, I mean, it's big time stuff going on, man. You know, WNBA All-Star weekend, of course. I don't know if you saw this, man. Before you got to the All-Star weekend, Angel Reese specifically, they showed a clip of her the other day. She was real hyped going back to the sideline to the bench. I think it was like a timeout or a foul or something. And she slapped the clipboard out of her, the coach, one of her coach's hands and Crosby's hands while going to the bench. Final 30 seconds of the game, Chicago ended up losing that game 81-79. I mean, people are making a big deal out of it because it's Angel Reese, but it's not a big deal to me. I mean, like, the coach will handle it. Like, you obviously you don't do that, of course, but it's emotions. You know, I've seen all. If you play football, basketball, any sport at all, it's a competitive situation. I've seen coaches and players go at it. I've seen coaches have to be held back. Players have to be held back. Words have been thrown. Markers thrown. I've seen it all. So it's for me, like, as an athlete, that's nothing. But again, she's Angel Reese. People don't like her. Some people love her. It's like a love-hate situation. You're going to react to it. But this is a non-brainer. She's an all-star. She's been hooping lately as well, helping her team, you know, get back in the mix. And she, by the way, they have a new edition of 2K. You know, if you want to buy one with her on the cover, this is a brand new cover right here with Angel Reese driving to the basket, which is hard. WNBA edition. And she got a shoe coming out with Reebok. You know, she was one of the first big athletes that Shaq and AI signed once they kind of really took over the leagues there. So I say all that to say Angel Reese is popping right now. Y'all can say what y'all want about her and the me bounce thing. She trademarked that. Every time y'all try to take a shot at her and go against her, she use that to make money. That's a hustler. So shout out to Angel Reese, man, for doing her thing, and shout out to WNBA for just thriving. And I couldn't be more excited, man, for next weekend. This is huge, man. We had the NBA All-Star weekend a year ago. Now you got WNBA All-Star. Naptown is popping right now.
Yeah, I think that it rhymes with hey and they and may, and that's what it is. But we'll get to that later because we got a guest in the back. But you know what? That's why girls can't coach men. And I'll twist that whole Angel Reese thing. And I'm not going to go at Angel Reese for hitting the clipboard. But imagine Don Staley coaching the fucking Knicks. Fucking Jalen Brunson coming off hitting the clipboard. See, I'm going to twist it. I'm going to twist it on your ass because that's why women should not even be interviewed to coach fucking men. But anyway, we'll
bring this back up a little later, though.
Yeah, we got a legend on the show, man, and can't wait to break him on. Major League Baseball veteran, man. The home of the pride of Pearland, Texas, Beaumont, Texas, Lamar University. Our main man, Clay Hinsley, joins the show.
How you doing, Clay?
What's going on? How you guys doing?
How's it going, brother?
You know, just chilling here in Texas right now.
Hey, man, shout out to rest T's and P's, man. All the damn flood victims. It's crazy right now how this shit's going around, man. Crazy.
Yeah,
I donated myself, man. I donated myself to a buddy of mine who's running a fundraiser out there, man. So it's crazy, man. Yeah, no, anytime. It's going crazy right now.
It was crazy. It was so we were up at our ranch, which is in the hill country as well, not too far from Kerrville, this past week with the family, and so we got some rain up there, got a little bit of flooding, but it wasn't anything like they saw in Kerrville. And just having been there, growing up in that area my whole life and having ranches now out there and taking the kids, man, it's just it's one of those things that kind of brings you back down a little bit, I guess, and humbles you, because it's you send your kids off to camp to go hang out with some friends for the weekend, hang out by the river, and people don't really understand these flash floods, man. They come in and it's like it's a tsunami is what it pretty much is. And to have that happen at night, I know that everybody there in Kerrville was doing the best that they could for warning signs and whatnot. And you just got to give it out to them. Prayers for the family that are out there that have lost loved ones. And, we're praying for them and we're pulling for them. So I appreciate the support with it. I know that they do as well. And, we'll just stand strong down here in Texas.
Nah, it's crazy. Now New Mexico's underwater. Chicago last night gets hit. I think Fort Smith, Arkansas. What the hell? I'm like, I've never seen it this much like this. It's all the conspiracies and all that shit, but it's going crazy right now around the country, man. But let me get right into brass tacks with you. You I think 06 year you had 29 starts.
Yep.
Is that done? Are we done with seeing the 3,000 strikeout Kershaw? Is the new, I guess, legend going to be 2,000 strikeouts? Are we even going to get there anymore with all this analytics shit and everything and how they're pulling you so quickly? And I don't know, man. Is it a different ballgame now?
Well, honestly, I feel like I was probably the last, probably the back end of the generation of the old school players, man, where it was like, I came up with a real veteran team with San Diego. We had guys like Klesko, Hoffman, Woody Williams, David Wells, guys like that were in my locker room when I was a rookie, and it's just the game's changed a lot. Look, I love baseball. It's obviously the game that, I've had passion for my entire life, but it has changed. And it's changed to the extent that, we've lost a lot of the, hard-nosed ball playing, where we police, the game, where now it's like guys can't even throw inside. They're body armored up, stuff like that. Pitches get warned and stuff because you throw inside. And guys are just leaning out over the dish and showing each other up. And, I just think the whole game as a whole has changed. I think the analytics have probably kind of played a part in that. So same with social media. But I think that we're probably done seeing the old hard-nosed players that used to play the game. Heck, I was doing a thing in San Francisco with Gaylord Perry, and I asked him the same question in 2012 when we had a Legends Day out there one day. I said, hey, how many pitches did you throw in one game? And he said 216. And I was like, what? He's like, we had 18 innings. And I was like, man, you'll never see that again.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Back then you blew out. You went back to the farm. So these guys never got hurt, man, or at least they didn't say it. And, I just think we're losing a lot of that. I think they're protecting these kids a little bit too much and not letting these guys go out there and get some innings. But that's the way the game's played now, You got starters coming out of the bullpen and shoring it up. So it is what it is.
Hey, a funny story. I do a golf tournament every year, man, with Boomer and Greg Vaughn and all those guys.
Yeah.
Hey, so
where's my invite at, bro?
Right, cold-blooded. I've never got invited. It's crazy.
It's in Sacramento, so I've heard a bunch of crazy stories about you. I'm not gonna say nothing, but I'm just fucking. Hey, Boomer's crazy. Boomer's a fun foursome partner. Let me tell you, man.
No. We played it. We pretty much have like this charity circuit going in Southern California, where we would just go play in all these different tournaments. He's played in mine. I played in his. Just awesome guy, man. Mad respect for him, what he's done on the field, but what he does off the field now for veterans and for all that. Same with our organization. It's it's awesome. It's inspirational. It's why we kind of do what we do now as well. With our charity. So I better get an invite this year. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, and I play with Cody Ross all the time up in Arizona, man. He's so
yeah, you do know some dirt on me, I guess.
Crazy, man.
Hey, Silverleaf, man. Cody's a Silverleaf member, man, with my boy Pat Perez. So I'm always with them dudes, man. So it's funny. Good stories, man. Good stories to hear them guys talk about. But Smitty, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to go back into your previous take here, kind of talking about how the game has changed. It sounds like, if I'm reading your tone correctly, that it sounds like you're not a fan really of where the game is right now. And I guess my question for you is what are some things they can do to, I guess, get it back on track or get it back towards more of a similar style in which it was when you were playing?
Well, look, I think the youth sports and everything. I mean, this starts really. I think it starts at high school because you're losing a lot of just humble, hard-nosed, respectful, respect the game type players. Everything's starting to turn into a lot of dig me stuff. Look at me. I mean, man, whenever I was playing, and I'm not trying to say it sounded like it was like back in 1902 or something, but when I was playing, it was like, if you sat there and pimped a home run and stared it off, like, you're gonna get it in the ear hole, and everybody knew it. And so, like, nobody really did that. You respected the game. Guys hustled down the line. There wasn't a lot of the, like, all this dancing and stuff going down first baseline. And I think that, the fans may like it. And don't get me wrong, it is, I guess it could be somewhat entertaining, but from a player's perspective, man, it's just like, you got to play the game the right way. Act like you've been there, be professional. You get it. You hit a ball hard.
Oh, we lose them?
I don't know. You got guys yelling. Look, I'll tell you this. This is what the deal was. When I was playing, Trevor Hoffman told me this. He said, hey, I don't ever want to tell if you just punched out the side or you just gave up 10 runs. He's like, you come off the field like a professional every time. It's no emotion. Just be professional. And I just think that we're losing a little bit of that professionalism.
You said policing the game. You missed that part of it. I'm old school coach, and the same way we played. Some idiot did something wrong. We fucking policed them and checked them ourselves. Juan Soto, we've seen these crazy things. Devers gets traded because he refused to play a certain position or what have you. The Soto thing, he doesn't even take a swing. Kind of slaps the manager in the face. You think players? I mean, I know we would have, but do you think that the policing themselves would have like checked his ass back in the day, even though he's making all that money?
100%.
Yeah, it's crazy. He refused to swing and shit.
Yeah. I mean, that's just like, but see that then you're turning into a me situation, and like whenever I was coming up and when I played, and I saw it shift a little bit when I was coming out, but it wasn't no me. It was about the team. It was about like, keep your head down, be a good teammate, like never be too high, too low type stuff, and just, play the game the right way and pick your teammates up, man. And to go up there and think that somebody's not doing something for themselves, not taking a swing or whatnot, like, man, that's just unacceptable to me.
Yeah, no doubt. It's a different game, man. I know that. We've had Smitty and I, we've had a lot of baseball guys on. He probably keeps getting a call, huh?
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, you know how that is.
You hear me?
I'm getting blown up right now. I apologize.
I know.
Yeah, I got you.
You're on the realest show, man. Hey, I'm telling you, man, we got Brett Boone now, who's on our show. The very next week, he gets the hitting instructing job for the Texas Rangers. And now they scored 13 last night. Smitty, they ain't lost since he's been on the show last week.
Hello.
There you go.
Hey, but we were talking about this shit though, man. Like, the bases being enlarged and the pitch count or the clock and all this other shit. And we had Jason Stark on last night or yesterday talking about this. How much would that affected you on the mound back then when you got a clock and all this? They're saying that the pitches now, you guys got like 8 to 10 pitches in your bag now compared to 3 or 4 back in the day because of analytics and science and all this shit. And then Brett Boone comes on and says, man, the hitters are greater than they've ever been. They're more athletic, blah, blah, blah. But we got lower run outputs. So, like, which one is it? Is it better pitching, better hitting? But I'm confused. We've had 100 shutouts in the month of June alone. 100 teams didn't score a run for the first time since, like, 1902 or some shit.
Right. Yeah.
And so I'm trying to figure out, like, wait, which one is it?
I think that says it all right there, man. Pitching, hey, good pitching beats good hitting any day of the week, right? And look, I think there's some guys out there like, look, they're getting stronger and bigger, man. I'll tell you what. When I was coming out of the game and I was watching these rookies walk in the locker room, I was like, damn. I'm glad I'm getting out of here, man, because they were like, guys were like 6'10", throwing 130 miles an hour. It seemed like, and everybody throws 100 now, and it's normal. And so, look, I think pitching's a lot better. I think pitching's getting better than the hitting right now. Look, there is a lot of good hitters. I think the analytics may be helping some of these guys, but look, you got 100 shutouts, man. I mean, that's kind of speaks for itself right there. Enough said.
Yeah, Smitty and I are Dodger fans. We're in LA, man. We're out here in LA. They got this roster. They got this loaded fucking amount of money. All this type of shit. Where you at with this Dodger team? You taking the field or the Dodgers this year?
Man, I got to tell you, dude, Ohtani with what he's doing this year, Look, you got to take the Dodgers, honestly. Look. So I live here. I live in Texas, and I live in Southern California, right? I live over in San Diego, and so I get to see these guys a lot. And I'll tell you what, man, the Dodgers are on fire, man. Look, they're a team that went out there and they paid the salary. Yeah, they got the arguably probably going to be the best players ever played the game on the roster right now. The guy goes up and sets it up and is humble enough and says, "Look, I want to spread out this money so we go get a team that we can win," and they go out and do it. I think they're going to do it for a while. I think it's going to be the team to beat for at least for the next 4 or 5 years, without a doubt. Especially with Ohtani, who knows what this guy's capable of? He just keeps just breaking down the door on records and setting up new records. Like he did last week and having the game that he did against the Marlins, going 6 for 6. Dude, this guy's unbelievable. I think that with the lineup, outside of Ohtani, you take away Ohtani, the lineup's still stiff. That's still a tough lineup to pitch to. It's like, you got to get past him, but then the next thing you know, you got Mookie, you got all these other guys. You got to go Freeman. I think, look, that's a lineup I'm glad I don't have to face. Let's just put it that way.
Man, now they're loaded. They're definitely loaded. Do you feel like, I know we've been talking about the different eras and all the changes. Do you feel like Ohtani, though, is one of those guys that put him back in the days when you were playing or any era, and he's still going to do the same thing?
100%, man. He's good for baseball right now. He's exactly what I think baseball needs. He's humble. He always gives it up to his team, gives it up to everybody around him. He never really prides himself too much. He's very thankful, and I appreciate that. That's the kind of stuff I like to see, and that's kind of, he's a good teammate, and at the end of the day, that's what you want your teammates to say. Hey, the guy's a good teammate. You will play with him. So, everything that encompasses being a good teammate, he's got it, man. He's going to be a good face for baseball for a long time.
I saw a stat the other day. I'm a novice baseball fan, so I'll admit that. So I'm still learning some of the basics. But I saw a stat said it was he had a 1.5 ERA, and I just wanted you to talk about this for the novice fan. Explain how impressive is that?
All right, so let's your run average, right? So it's average on the runs that you give up per 9 innings. If you're starting in the big leagues, anything like a 3-ish, 3.5 and under, you're doing pretty damn good, right? Yeah, that's a legit ERA. Shit, you got some guys that have got 5 ERAs, but they're inning eaters, and those guys get paid too. Think about LeBron Hernandez back in the day. The guy's like a career 5.6 ERA. I made millions of dollars doing it because he went out there and you knew he was going to give you at least 6 or 7 innings, right? So anything about a 3.5 or lower is dealing in the big leagues as a starter. You get down in the 2s, that's all-star stuff. You get down in the 1s, man, that's the next level. That's like all-star closer type number, right? Where a guy's going out and going like a sub 2.
If he continues this pace, I understand he's only pitching a few innings right now, but I'm just saying, come on now, Roger Clemens fucking is Roger Clemens. I think he's a 3.13 or something. Think about it.
So think about this career wise. Anything around like a 4.5 below career. If that's you had a good career. You had a solid career. 3s, like I said, is legit. 1s. That's like all-star. That's bananas, dude. that's insane. It's you don't even want to talk about it's like video game stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, explain to us. We've asked everybody. Before you get out of here, I appreciate you hopping on. Facing Barry, facing Barry Bonds. We've had Brett on and other people, and as great as Ohtani is, they're like, there is no Barry Bonds. Ohtani's not Barry. Judge is not Barry. All these guys that are great right now, they're still not Barry Bonds when it comes to that. Now, and we know Ohtani's an anomaly with both, but talking about just as a pure hitter, greatest hitter ever.
He's got to be right now for sure, right? Look, the guy's 700 whatever home runs. What's in a 760 something?
I think 762 or something like that.
Dude, that's ridiculous. That's going out and banging out 50 home runs a year, every year, dude. So but I'll tell you this. So I faced him a lot, and yeah, I'm in the book. But he didn't have a lot of hits off me. But man, I'll tell you this right now. When he did hit the ball, he hit it hard. Whether it was a ground ball, whether it was a fly ball in the infield, that ball was squared up, and his hands were fast. I think that people probably say, hey, he's Ohtani's no Barry because they hadn't faced Ohtani. But, the other thing, too, is, Barry was, these guys like that, they change the game in one swing of the bat every time that they get up, and then, you see these guys, and what's interesting is like they have that ability where it's just like they get in the box and it's a situation that they need to make it happen, and they just do. And Barry, man, like I said, every ball he hit, he never rolled over on anything. There was never like a jam shot. It was absolutely squared up right at somebody, and if you got an out, you got lucky. You know, I mean, I remember seeing him pitch. I was in AA or something like that. I was in minor leagues for Padres, and I was in Lake Elsinore, so they took us down to go watch a game in Qualcomm or something like that. You know, give us some motivation. Jake Peavy was pitching. I think it was his Cy Young year, and they were playing at Qualcomm, right? So it's a football stadium. They got the big screen out there in the like upper tank. I happened to go out and peek my head out, and Barry's up and Peavy's up pitching, and Peavy throws like 97 on the hip, you know, and it runs like this much, and like everybody else would be belling, and Barry stands in there and hits it off the freaking screen, and I was like, I don't belong to this place. I was like, there's no way I'm going to make it to this place. That's a grown man hitting the ball at the upper tank of a football stadium at 98 on the hip. I was like, man, I'll call my mom. I was like, I'm probably going to be coming home soon.
That's a great
Hey, you're a 1%er, man. Shit. Hey, your San Diego house, though, it ain't fucking looking like that Texas house with that same dollar amount, is it? Hey,
like a chandelier.
I know this fucking. I'm trying to get the fuck out of California. It's fucked here right now. Let me tell you.
You get a little bit more for your money here.
Yeah, some land, all type of stuff.
No shit. Hey, man, I can't thank you enough for hopping on. What do you got going now? What are you doing nowadays?
Man, so I run a couple companies, own an oil and gas company down here in Texas, software company in California, and then I do some of the analyst work for MLB. For the Astros, and you know we're kind of just doing our thing. So right now, just freelancing some stuff and enjoying it. You know,
no doubt, man.
Love it,
man. I can't thank you enough for hopping on here, man. I'm betting the Dodgers too, man. I'm with you. So you down in San Diego, man? Let me know. I'll be down at Boomer Spot, man, having a steak sometime here and there on PB. So
hey, you're more than welcome to come down anytime, man. And it was fun being on the show. I'd love to do it again.
No doubt. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you.
Good seeing you.
Have a good one. Cheers.
All right,
Clap it up, y'all.
Clay Henry, man.
Real one.
Clay was put together on the mound.
Yeah, he was. You
could tell he's still jacked.
He's still like he's way more shape than you. Like he still works out 3 days a week.
Why more than me?
Curls, planks, huh?
Why is he more in shape than me?
It was just very telling.
You were specific. You were like specific.
Just seeing y'all next to each other, I just could see it. It was easy to see.
He said he owns an oil and gas company and a tech company.
And he still do analyst work for the Astros. And he still got best MLB money from when he played.
I thought I had I was like, is he at Pat's?
Right. That house is huge, homie. Anytime you got a big ass chandelier, you got money.
No, I saw his wife or somebody walking down the spirals way far away in the back.
Like way in the back.
Yeah. Shout out to me for getting him on the show.
Shout out to Craig, man.
It's me.
Craig.
I remember. Funny. The Violator's on in about 30 minutes. Not the Punisher.
That's a cold name, the Violator. That's a cold name.
Speaking of Violator, though, there was a Violator on the ice by the name of Nick Tarnasky. Yeah, he was an NHL man. He was a fighter and on the ice. And he's back in the news for fighting again, Smitty. But this time on the golf course. I don't know if you saw this video.
On the golf course?
Yeah. I don't know if you saw this video. Somebody tested him, homie.
I ain't seen that one.
Some regular random nobody. Like D. Jones probably on the golf course. Yeah. Take a look.
Get the fuck up there or you're going to get booted the fuck out of here. Enough. No, you're not a tough guy. Hurry up. I'll fucking promise you that. Hurry up. He's pretty tough. Not that fucking tough.
No, he's not.
Not that fucking tough.
He's not tough.
No, he's pretty tough.
He's not tough.
Fucking tough.
You're not tough.
Hey,
you're not tough.
Let's get going.
Get going.
Or you can play behind us all, and you can take all the fucking time you want. This is fucking
You're not tough.
This is golf. This is not golf.
It's not.
You can stand there 15 fucking minutes.
You can't even. You guys can't even stand and tee your ball up, man.
He's teeing up, man. That's fine. He's not teeing it up. He's standing there.
Do we need to get the police out here?
No, we don't.
So, Smitty, a little context. These fucking drunks are taking forever at the tee box, and these guys are trying to go past them to go play the course.
Right.
These guys are so drunk, they're sitting there, they can't even swing. So these guys are like, hey, man, we're playing by you. Go ahead and play behind us and be as drunk as you want. No issue.
Right.
I've been on the course and this has happened before.
Yeah. I know how it is. Like y'all join, y'all turning up. Like we're taking this shit serious. Let us get in front of you. Let's keep it going.
This fucking idiot thinks that they should wait for him to sit there and stare at the ball all day, and now he thinks he's a tough guy. So
right.
Okay, then let's get going here.
Look at him, homie. He can't even stand up.
This is not fun. We're what? I'm gonna throw him in this fucking lake. Is what's gonna happen. No, fuck you both. This is fucking bullshit. They've been sitting there for fucking 23 minutes.
Cry about it. Fucking cry about it.
I'm going to.
Fucking cry about it.
Fucking
You
cry
fucking
about
pussy.
I'm a pussy.
Like, fucking cry about it.
Buddy.
Your little accent. Come on.
I don't give a fuck.
Like badly.
Good. Let's
Fucking
fucking go, man.
Buddy. You
Oh.
don't want to go in.
No, I'm not filming this. I'm not stopping. No. You guys need to get off the golf course.
Yeah, we will, man.
No, now. Like, pack up.
Frat boy energy.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not scaring anybody. You're just making
I
yourself.
don't fucking care.
Hey, man. Come on, man. Hey.
Look at the pond, homie.
Hey.
Off to a good start, buddy.
I fucking told you.
Man, leave him alone. You want another?
He just
one
fucking
too?
came at me.
Leave him alone, man. I got it all on
Look at him crawling back.
Around the goal.
I got it all on record.
Around the goal.
Hey.
You want to
Buddy.
Hey, leave him alone, man.
I wouldn't keep going back, you fucking moron.
Hey. Come on, man. No,
Why he saying bang when he swing, homie? Every time he hit him.
The filmer is like, bang. He said, I told you.
I thought it was Buddy who was hitting him saying bang.
No, that's his homeboy. Film it.
Okay.
Get out.
Hey.
Enough.
Hey.
That's how I do you, homie. I swear to God. I throw you like that. I'll throw you that easily, Jason. I promise you I would. Right-handed guy. Right-handed guy, man. I really would.
Shouldn't say that, homie.
Get out of here.
JB, I'll throw you that easily. Especially now, you lost so much weight. You're so little
I
now.
don't know why you say that, because like you couldn't be more wrong, and it's like it's embarrassing to hear you say right-handed God when you know you're gonna get struck down.
No, I'm saying right-handed guy. I know for a fact I could throw you like that.
No, you don't. That's
I'm saying, like I used to throw bigger guys like than you for a living.
That's fine, but they didn't have my mentality. It's not a fact. Stop. You got to stop saying that.
At the end of the day, homie. You're a quarterback.
You got to stop saying that.
You're light in the ass, Paul. You have no leg muscle.
You got to stop saying that. It's
not
going to
throw
happen.
You that easily.
It's never going to happen.
Can we set up a fight then, or a wrestle match, or something physical, and I can show you who I am?
Get those weirdo fucks at Barstool to do something. I mean, I'm tired of seeing these fat fucking wobble body nobodies on Barstool. By the way,
would you fight them for money?
For money, yeah.
Fight $250.
Huh?
Like if they offer you $250,000, you box one of the people on there who you don't like. Would you do that?
Yeah.
All right.
That fucking fat wobble body nobody, the fuck that threw the pitch out for the Mets.
What's his name?
I don't know. Idea. Some
find his name out. We names and numbers, homie.
Varicose veins, ready to have a heart attack. Frank the Tank, I guess they know. I don't know that. I don't know his name.
I don't know who he is. I ain't never seen him before. Frank the Tank.
Yeah, some big
dude though, JB. He might get with you.
You know what's funny? People hit me on my DMs like bitch made cats that are dick riders hit me up. A man DMing another man has got to be one of the gayest things I've ever seen. But having said that, cats hitting me up like, you wish you were as big as Frank the Tank. I said, no, I don't. He's 570. No, I mean followers. Well, no, I don't. He's a nobody. Barstool is his followers, not Frank the Tank, you fucking idiot. Now, give me Frank the Tank's resume before Barstool. Go.
One of the things you do that's funny is you say, having said that, after
like
you said some BS.
Like professional?
Yeah, having said that, but like you said after you said some bullshit though.
Professional.
Yeah. Fat wobble body bitch. Having said that though,
I'm really like a legitimate cat in this space.
You've gotten a lot better. I'm proud of you, bro.
Like you say in this space a lot.
Yeah, It's helped the show grow. You getting better.
I beat the fuck out of Gillis and Drewski. Put them in the fucking ring. Give me $1 million for both of them. I'll fight both of them actually.
I don't know actually. I'm not trying to be funny. So I've been in rooms with
all them motherfuckers.
I've been in rooms with Drewski. Drewski's like a solid 6'2", 6'3", big body. I don't know if he can fight. I'm just saying, like,
What does that mean?
Pretty damn athletic. And then Gillis was an O lineman, football guy.
What does that mean?
Beard, you know that, you know the O lineman. So I just don't. I'm not confident that you could.
Give me $1 million. I'll fight both of them at the same time.
They will beat your ass together.
$1 million. I promise you they won't. But remember though, this ain't no like gay fight. This is just a real. Yeah, this ain't no fucking rules. I don't want no gay fucking MMA bullshit like these fucking weirdos at Barstool do. No, real fight, homie. Whatever goes.
When you say that, you got me thinking like
I'm grabbing Juski and I'm ripping his whole fucking neck off, and he's gonna have his throat exposed. And then the next guy, Gillis, is gonna come up and I'm gonna fucking knock his fucking knee out. He's gonna buckle, and then I'm gonna fucking just take his fucking eye and take one of them straight out of his fucking socket. And then if they're still wanting to fight, I'm gonna grab the other one right by the fucking jugular, and I'm gonna stick my 2 fingers way inside until they fucking pass out.
Oh, you ain't Steven Seagal. Who you think you is, homie? The Punisher?
All right.
I don't think he's Steven Seagal.
Again.
Hey, chat, your boy think he's Steven Seagal.
Hey,
Bruce Lee. You ain't like that.
What's the last name?
Seagal.
By the way, you guys gotta stop acting like you know me, though. That's the crazy part. That's the embarrassing part.
I'm sure you can fight. I'm not trying to be funny, but you talking crazy right now.
No, it's not about fighting. It's a whole nother mindset. You guys don't even. You can't.
You ain't the only person with that mindset, Jason. Why do you always bring the top to that space?
You know who I know that don't have that mindset?
Who?
Drewski, Canetti, and fucking Gilly. That's who.
Stop saying Gilly because there's an actual guy named Gilly who's like a rapper who's an influencer. Oh, no. Don't blur the lines though. You're talking about Shane Gillis, correct?
Another. Yeah. Whatever his name. Yeah.
Shane Gillis. I'm just make sure because Gilly was an actual rapper who had a career before this, so he is a somebody. Before you do all your little, that's Gilly. It is Shane Gillis. Let's keep the line separate.
Oh yeah, I just laughed. I almost spit my coffee out. Let me see. Where did it go? Oh, right here.
Drewski would beat your ass, JB. That's what Eddie said. I don't know if the guy can fight, but I will say he's not.
Funny, though.
He's a big guy.
Hearing it from Eddie after
he has some surprising athleticism.
After he gifted one member, I hearing it from his voice. It's just funny. But anyway,
it's so funny how JB thinks he's the only person with like this mindset that can tap into this space, and it's funny to me.
I know it's funny to me that you say fact and right hand of God and all this shit. It's funny. It's actually funnier.
Only thing I'm saying is I can throw you. That's all I'm saying. I can.
I can throw you. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. If I handcuff myself and lay down and I said, Smitty, throw me. Yeah, hopefully you can, but I don't even know then if you could.
JB,
but here
I play high level defensive line, D tackle. I go in against guys 300 plus pounds and put them on their ass. You think I can't throw a quarterback who's old and past his prime?
You keep saying quarterback like anyway. It's
an old quarterback who don't work out, who smokes a cigarette every day. You think I can't throw you, homie? It'd be easy, honestly.
With an enlarged spleen.
Keep going.
Liver, fatty liver.
One more thing was in there on that one.
Great blood, though.
Great blood. All right.
So anyway.
I hope you okay, by the way, with the spleen shit. You keep joking about that shit.
You can take my spleen out. I'll be all right.
Shit ain't cute. That's the gallbladder, not the spleen. You need the spleen.
You don't need it. It helps out with the immune system and shit, but you don't need a spleen. I can pull the spleen out.
God put it there for a reason.
Yeah, but I could pull it. Well, I put tonsils in here for a reason too, but we take them out, especially the girls.
I don't think we should, honestly, though. Like, I think brass tack. I can't wait. Well, I ain't gonna say I can't wait, but when we die, I got so many questions for God. I'm like, God, why'd you put tonsils in our mouth? He gonna give us the real answer. We gonna be like, oh snaps, what?
Who's tripping. Why does this guy keep just repeating the same shit?
Who? Chris Toss Live. Ason Brown.
Ason Brown, no.
Stop pretending to know what you were talking about. You are from the hood, Bailey. You're a terrible production manager, and Smitty, you're a crybaby liberal.
But he said it 40 times.
Who's Ason Brown?
I don't know. I knew it's a brother version of me, I guess.
He forgot the J. I really didn't know who that was. I was like, who's Ason? Because that's like a real black name, like Ason. You know what I mean? Ason.
The brother version of me. Here's the thing.
Ason.
the guys that despise me are the ones that just keep repeating the same shit, copy and pasting it, and then he didn't even realize he copy pasted the wrong name. These are the nobodies that come in this show that I just don't get.
Like Rio.
So I'm starting to despise them. Like when I start despising you, like I hope I see you in person.
Rio, 25 years old.
Yeah, like don't say the same shit over. Be unique and original. And come up with a new thing. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna start slapping shout out people in the chat if I see them outside. I'm gonna start slapping.
Rio said, what? Why you mad at Rio, homie?
He be talking shit, homie.
I thought you were cool, Rio. You just said it.
I said he all right.
It's BPS, by the way. So one day you're cool, and then
earlier when I went down my names, I didn't name Rio. You brought up Rio, and I said he cool, like he all right, but he ain't with my name.
When you say he all right, that means like he fucking hates him, but he's all right because he cool with him because he said it before he was cool. So he has to like kind of stay neutral. That's what BPS is.
When I said my names earlier, I said OG Vince, I said Lucy, Chris, of course. I said my cousin G Wizzy, Mr. Smith, D Jones. And then you was like, not Rio? I said, Rio, he cool, but like, so I've been said that. I didn't switch up. I never said Rio was my best friend. Rio's a sometimey guy. He's a sometimey guy. He's lukewarm. You know what God said? If you lukewarm, you spit it out your mouth. Pause. He's not hot or cold. You don't know what side he's going to be on.
Well, speaking of hot or cold, Kirk Cousins revealed on the Netflix's quarterback episode show
I gotta watch that.
That he felt misled by the organization when they drafted Michael Penix Jr. last year.
Saying, quote, certainly if I had that information around free agency, it would have affected my decision. I had no reason to leave Minnesota with how much we loved it there. If both teams were going to be drafting the quarterback high. But I've also learned in 12 years in this league that you're not entitled to anything. It's all about earning your spot and proving yourself. End quote.
So I don't get it. He's talking on both sides of his mouth on this one then.
Well, he said, I understand the business. I understand it. I've been there for a while, but it's still not a good feeling when it happens. And he's saying, like, listen, if I would have known that up front, would have stayed in Minnesota. There's no reason. Like, if both teams are going to draft a quarterback high anyway, why not just stay where I'm already comfortable at, where I've been at, had a lot of success, and just stay there? So I hear what he's saying.
Yeah, but he was the one bitching and moaning about Minnesota, though. He wanted out. And now he's reneging.
Well, he knew. I think he knew Minnesota was going to draft a young quarterback. I think they were very straightforward and transparent with him. So, but when Atlanta signed, you got to remember, Atlanta signed and paid him like pretty big money. So if you think about the money they paid him, they didn't pay him with the money that you would think I'll be a backup or you're going to think about the future. So when they drafted Penix, people were like, oh, shoot, what? Like, you remember Penix got drafted? It wasn't like we all knew he was going there. We were like, oh, shoot. Like, what? You know what I mean? It was like a shocker. So I get it. It's like Aaron Rodgers when they dropped Jordan Love and they needed a receiver. It's like, huh?
I don't get it. Like these players want their cake and eat it too. Like I just don't get it. I'm tired of hearing about it. It goes from everybody. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real about anyone, every quarterback. I don't give a fuck what color you are, how old you are, right, left-handed. You're fucking. I'm tired of hearing the crybaby ass bitching about a professional business that you play in. They don't give a fuck about you. These owners aren't your homeboys. They don't give a fuck about you. This ain't a loyalty thing. Come on, dog. Like, stop crying about this shit. This jersey swap era of generation quarter of player it's fucking just irked me to the nth degree. I'm so fucking tired of hearing about these fucking pussy ass excuses. Stop giving me these excuses, dog. You fucked up. You threw fucking 10 picks in a row or whatever last year and got your shit snatched. Was that because you were in your feelings about Minnesota? So you're in a professional game for a new team that paid you $100+ million. You threw fucking 10 picks. You lost games. They replaced you. And now you're coming out and being mad about drafting Penix? Come on, homie. Stop. If you would have fucking handled your business and threw 10 touchdowns instead of fucking 10 picks, guess what would have happened? You'd still be the starter there. At least for another year, I would assume. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm not sold on Penix. I like Penix. I think he's a big ball, deep ball thrower and guy, blah, blah, blah. the reason he's a lefty, for the reasons of he's a lefty and the fact that I'm not sold on the things he makes decisions on doing. I don't think he's fleet-footed enough to survive too long. He's elongated motion guy from the left. It makes it a lot harder when you're coming out far. I see a lot of things. We'll break him down during the season, I'm sure, but I'm not sold on Penix, even though I do like the kid.
He's really good to me.
Yeah, I'm not sold, but I think Kirk Cousins will end up being the starter again there, unless they trade him.
Disagree.
Unless they trade him.
All in on Penix, man. Penix, I don't know why people don't like Penix. Penix was the best to me. Like, he was the one getting the ball out early and caught, like, quick, on time, flow the offense. People forget how good he was in college too, man. So I don't know.
Until they played in the big game.
He still was good, but he wasn't getting no protection.
Yeah, until they played in the big game, though.
Yeah, but it's bigger than him, though. But now he's in NFL where he has the same level of players now. So we'll see, man. I like this class, man. Last year's class, the quarterback's going to go down as one of the best, I think, once we look back. But obviously it's early, so we still got a lot to look back on. I want to go back to our earlier topic, though, talking about the WNBA and Angel Reese. I know you had a little thought about her knocking down the clipboard. Like I said, I just want to shout her out for just popping right now. She's hooping in the WNBA. She's held herself accountable for starting the season off bad. He's an All-Star again, cover of a WNBA edition of 2K26. And then also, I don't know if you guys saw, she has a custom shoe coming out. So just repeating that again from earlier, but she's popping right now on and off the court. And shout out to her. But JB, you had an interesting take about her slamming down the clipboard.
Yeah, I want to spin it. I want to spin it because I'm with you. Yeah. I'm with you on the fact that she hit the clipboard. I'm not going to be the guy that jumps all over her about that. Like, I'm not. Everybody probably thought today I was going to, because everybody sent me that DM. Everybody sent me this video on DMs and was like, "Oh, I know you're going to go off." Not really. See, nobodies that never played a fucking sport in their life think that I'm going to go off on her for being in a highly competitive sport within her gender and being competitive and slapping the clipboard down. You think I'm going to be the guy that really fucking goes at the player? No. This is fucking sports. This is what professional sports is supposed to be. It's supposed to be competitive. It's supposed to talk shit. Shit happens. Things get said. Things happen. It's all within the game. I get it. I'm not tripping on her doing that at all. I give a fuck less. But that's the reason why women, though, couldn't never coach in the NBA because of this right here. And I'm going to macro this for you. Not that Jalen Brunson would hit the clipboard out of Don Staley's hand. It's the fact that he couldn't hit the clipboard out of Don Staley's hand because that's the release the men need with other men in a professional environment. Competitive nature should have been an argument back and forth. We've seen Dennis Rodman throw a towel at Kurt Rambis on the sideline. We've seen Magic Johnson get into it with fucking, I forgot who it was at the time, when Magic took over as the head coach for the Lakers for a hot minute. Whoever that was, I forgot. Maybe was that Rodman? I forgot. But anyway, remember Rodman became a Laker for a hot minute?
Hot second, yeah.
This is why you can't have the woman coaching the man, because there's no win for the man with the woman as their coach, because they can't be the man that they are. That's all it is. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, like Latrell Sprewell when he went after not Raleigh Massimino. Who was it?
Church's ass.
Rudy T, wasn't it? Or I don't know who it was, but I forgot. Fuck it, one of the OG coaches. But that's the problem I have. That's why I'm twisting that to that part. I wanted
PJ Carlissimo.
Carlissimo, yeah. I wanted to twist it in that regard because I'm not tripping on her hitting the fucking thing. She came out later. Somebody sent me the thing like, coach wouldn't even let me apologize to her. Blah, blah, blah. Because it's in the game, but it won't happen again. All right, that's all. I mean, she didn't have to say that to me. If I really was that mad about it, I would have made a video about it like I do with certain dumb shit. But I'm not tripping on this. I don't give a fuck that she hit the clipboard. That's football, or that's sports. That's football. It's basketball.
But the problem is you have created an environment where your fans assume that you're going to go at stuff like this because of your takes on women. So that's. I'm glad you're seeing this though, so you understand that while
I'm not saying
your words are so important,
I'm not saying that.
It's a reason why they're assuming that you would go at this and are sending it to you. So
I'm not saying
glad you're
nothing.
this.
I'm glad you're assuming that you think that the nobodies who never played anything that I've been saying and going after for so long now have not a clue how the GM in college football operates, how these fucking nobodies who never played or coached know so goddamn much. That's the part I've been trying to hip to you to game on for the last 2 years, and now I'm glad you're seeing that. Because when the motherfucking nobody DMs me that I'm going to be mad about this, proves my point again, macro level speaking, that they never played competitive sports. They have no fucking idea, and they really don't know me. Again, I'm pulling it out. I'm weeding out all the bad cancer, and I'm understanding who's who has my back, who doesn't. These nobodies never played. They don't know what competitive sports is if it bit them in the fucking ass. They work at Walmart with Rio.
Well, I'm just glad that you're able to like see a lot of this stuff now, though. And I'm just glad that you're able to see that like a lot of the support that you have in your fan base, they fall in the category that you're describing right now. So, you know, a lot of times me and you will be in the middle of a debate, and then you'll like flash some comments from some of these people from your target market and your audience who are agreeing with you and disagreeing with me. But now that we're having this conversation, I'm glad you're seeing it, because now I will flip it on his head and say, well, then you say these same people were the nobodies who worked it here and did. So I'm just glad we're having this moment. Go ahead, Jason.
Why did Bezos sell 666 million shares of stock of Amazon?
He knows something.
Why was it 666? That's all I want to know.
Demon time. The Omen.
So we did the math last night. I was sitting in the jacuzzi and
that's me.
I never knew this, homie. I learned something last night.
What'd you learn?
Do me a favor. You got a phone?
Yeah.
Do me a favor. All right. Get a calculator.
This is an old trick I think you're about to do.
No. Oh, maybe for you. You know me. You know how fun. So you got your phone like that, right?
Yep.
Type in 666 million 666 000 It should say $666 million on there, right?
I fucked up. 666 000.
So it has 666. Yep. Times 220. Yep. Amazon's going for $220 right now.
Yep.
Equal. What do you get? Exactly. What the fuck is that? How you read that?
1.4652 e to the 11th power.
All right. Now, take your phone, turn it to the side. Yeah, I never knew that. Look at that shit. It tells you the real number, homie.
That's hard, homie. I never knew that.
I learned last night from McChesney.
That's good.
And she's in finance, so she knew that.
Could we get her on the show?
But that's a trip, huh?
That's hard.
So how much is it?
104. How many zeros is this? 1, 2, 3. 146 billion $520 million.
So let me keep macroing you.
Oh no, I don't know how to even say that number so big.
All right, so macro. Why did he take out so much of the stock? Now the rumor is
about the plummet.
He wanted to buy TikTok, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So TikTok's the largest social media platform in the world, correct?
Mm-hmm.
If Twitter went for 40 billion,
what
do you think TikTok's worth? Let's say at least
double.
At least 80, right?
Yeah, bare minimum.
Did he take that out to?
Mm-hmm.
I love the nobodies, homie. They're comical.
All right.
It wasn't even about the math at all.
Right.
It was about turning the phone and seeing the whole number. That's all I'm excited about. And I'm still going to be excited about learning that.
Every time.
And call me a dumbass. I don't give a fuck. I learned that shit, and I'm happy as fuck. Turn the phone, and when you get an E11, turn the phone, bam. I learned something. Now you see the whole number.
That's hard, homie.
Exactly. And by the way, the cool part is everybody in here acting as if they knew about it. You know you're happy right now because you know you learned it new. Stop fucking lying. Stop lying. You didn't know that shit either. Stop fucking lying.
I love learning it, homie. It's hard.
Stop fucking lying that you knew about it. At least Gene admitted. Me too, JV. I didn't know that shit. Nobody else in here knew it either, by the way. Maybe one person in here knew it.
As an engineering student, this will actually help. See, we're changing the lives right now, homie. Engineering student. Come on, man.
We teach everything on this motherfucker, homie. What that goddamn, homie? Shit. Like, you got to be shitting me.
You about to up the member fee, homie, because we giving y'all too much free game.
Like, you ain't learning this shit on no motherfucking ESPN, homie.
Ah, fuck. Look at this motherfucker, man. I know you didn't know.
Oh, fuck.
I know you didn't know, homie.
Are you fucking absolutely shitting me, Eddie?
I was going to call in. I know for a fact you didn't know. If anybody didn't know in this chat, Eddie didn't know.
That's racist as fuck, by the way.
No, it ain't. It's Eddie. It ain't got nothing to do being black. It's Eddie, homie. Eddie didn't know.
It's racist.
Eddie like, bruh, man, from Martin. Hey, I'm here to get the sound.
You call him dumb.
No, I didn't. He's dingy. He's like dingy. He ain't dumb. He like the dude that like he go like you cook some food, he'll go in there and make a plate and then trip and drop it. Like he just dingy, like clumsy, like he's like a klutz. He ain't dumb.
He's a what?
What's the word? Klutz?
Anyway, we got the Violator on. We got the Violator on about 5 minutes.
He would have violated this whole show.
How do you have a calculator on your phone for 10 plus years and not know how to turn your phone sideways? So what are you saying? You knew?
Majestic music.
Is that his picture, homie?
Yes.
Break him down. Can I break him down first?
You break him down first. I know that lip ring. Hold on, let me move my. No, never mind. All right, go ahead.
The name screams fake ass mystical. He think he some sort of mystical. He want to be a rapper so fucking hard, homie. He still live at mom house. He got a fucking Nova. His mama got like a new Benz truck. He always drives the mama's Benz truck, and he always goes to the store for her. She gives him the money. He's 3 years old. And then he sees a bitch at the market, tells her it's his Benz truck. And then he got his mama's cheese and then tells her, I'm a rapper as his occupation. He still get EBT. He's still down in line. He still got WIC. And he live at mama house. And he think he mystical. That's who that is. Go ahead.
And then like to kind of add to that, after he tells you that he's a rapper, he'll ask you to pull out your phone and he'll like tell you what his name is. He's like, yeah, type in Majestic with a J. And then
the song. He got a song too. He got a song on YouTube too.
Yeah, couple views on there.
That's who the fuck he is. Garrett fucking T. Garrett fucking T.
Full breakdown.
Let's take a break. Let's take a 3-minute commercial real quick before the Violator joins us, and then we'll talk all things Raiders, man. We got a great promo video that I want to show you with him on it.
All right, we'll quick 3 minutes. We'll be right back.
Peace. Hey, dog, they saw a motherfucker walking around Miami Dolphins camp. What's cracking? You trying to play?
They capping.
Uh-oh.
To Texas, to California. I've been here in Atlanta in my studio creating content as an influencer, as a YouTuber. You know what I mean?
Oh shit!
Hey, Lion, that's crazy. It's crazy to me to just make shit up, huh?
Yeah, I've been telling you, ass.
You know how it go, bro. They look at what's hot, what's popping, and I think one of my missions being in media is you still have to vet the information. These days, they want to be the first to post. Hey, I said it first, blah, 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 not having any truth or merit to it. And it's like, my girl hit me yesterday, said, motherfucker, you in Miami? You in Charlotte?
Hey, yeah, that's real. Hey, girl gonna find out. She gonna be like, "Where the fuck you at?"
FaceTime you. Hey, where you? I thought you said you was.
Because a lot of people live vicariously through you. So what happens to you, it also happens to them. So even your outreach, they like, yo, congratulations to Cam. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, hold on, let me make sure he ain't. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely heard it. I definitely seen it, and this is a fedora that I have on, but what most people wear on their hat, this was a definitely cap situation. You know what I'm saying?
It's capping. Hey, I told people before, I was like, man, I recruited Cam years ago before he went to Blinn, and you signed with Franchione's kid, and I was like, man, I was trying to get that motherfucker to Compton, boy. Your take with Tyreek Hill getting pulled over, Smitty and I had a huge argument about it. I saw your take, and I'm like, we had an argument, and then and I was like, does that go back to JUCO though? What you just kind of stated, and saying, "Hey man, I got a different look. I got a different eye now on these folks with my skin tone and the motherfuckers that maybe they're not just what everyone else in the media uses as an agenda." I told Smitty and I said, when you got a kid, when you have a daughter or a son, and you got a different lifestyle, you'll tell that motherfucker to keep the motherfucking window down. 100%. And I think it changes people's mindset. And Smitty young, Smitty 30. And he's like, well, still, two things could be true. It didn't have to happen afterwards. Like, well, yeah, but it would have never got to that point. And I think that was your take as well. But does it go back to JUCO looking and saying, you know what, Franchione was a white boy and he actually looked out for me? It's not just, do you look at that now as a grown man and say that might have changed my thinking?
Well, that's a whole loaded question. The first, I will go to the Tyreek situation. Man, I love Tyreek, bro. A Georgia boy who, I have the utmost respect for, and his skill set and talent, right? When I look at my takes as a sports personality now, covering sports in a football adjacent show, so to speak.
Yeah.
It's my job. I looked at it like I was the OG in the locker room where people don't say it, but they always want to hear what you got to say, right? Yeah. And when I analyzed the whole situation, I was one of the million people that heard and got the ESPN update on their phone as I'm walking into church, and I'm like, what? Hold up. So, do we have footage? Do we have this? And then when you see the initial footage of him on the ground, it's like, oh my God, what the fuck, right? Right. But when you get the whole police dash cam and you see what transpired and how it escalated and how it could have been de-escalated at times, he didn't uphold his end of the bargain. And as any true friend, as any true person that's in your social circle or any true teammate, it's your job to not just be the yes man, to be like, yo, bro, I'm not just going to be like, yeah, dog, you could have got
foul. Yeah, like, you foul.
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on, Tyreek. Like, my boy. You got out, bro. You could have handled that way differently too. And even with this situation, a lot of times cats don't be willing to lose a friendship because of the truth. It's like, yo, bro, I'm just here to report what I deem you to be and uphold yourself and your morals as a way. It could have been anything. Obviously, it was a police situation where I tried to give perspective for my children, right? And all children. But it could have been a domestic situation. It could have been, you just acting as if you're normal in a club where you're being disrespectful, belligerent, whatever you want to kind of call it. These are things that accountability has to be held. at all times.
Yes, sir. We're back in the building. You hear me,
Yes, sir,
homie?
we are. Hit that like button, subscribe.
I didn't see no video playing at all for a commercial.
Your computer probably messed up a little bit.
Computer's been crazy. I think you're getting hacked. I mean, you're getting hacked. You hacking us.
I'm hacking us?
Yeah.
How am I hacking us?
I don't know. But anyway, we got a legend, man. I can't wait to have him on. Can't wait to have the legend himself, man. Some of you guys may not know who this is. Betty, can you play the intro video of the video I want to show you, the walkout, real quick before we bring him in? I want to show you guys so everybody knows who the main man is, because it's the coldest video I've seen for a team, for me personally. Take a look.
Let's get ready to rumble. So many battlefield scars while driven in plus cars.
My man right there, the Violator.
That's hard. That's hard. I love it.
That's a hard-ass video. Our main man, man. I'm going to bring him in as the Violator. The most legendary, iconic. I don't know what I don't even know. I don't want to disrespect what he would consider himself. I would just say super fanatic, iconic. I'm going to call him a team member. Our main man, the Violator, joins the show.
Violator!
Wayne, what's up, brother?
Morning, Coach. Morning, Big Smitty. What's up? What's good? What's good?
Hey, I don't think people know, man. They don't even know we're neighbors, damn near, and they don't even know, man. They don't even know. Like, some legends just kind of bury themselves in places nobody expect them to be.
We kind of keep it like that. You know what I mean?
No doubt, no doubt. Hey, man, that video right there that just launched last week for the Raiders, that shit is hard as hell to me, man. But Pete Carroll coming out with the legends and son and father, and they got beast mode, and they use you on there, Lyle Alzado. How'd that come about?
I'm not sure. I just saw it. It came across my Instagram, and I'm just like, whoa. So there's a young kid. I think he goes by Eat the West. And I haven't met him in person, but we've talked, social media wise. But I like the energy that he's putting into it. And I just advise him anytime that he uses my persona, just make sure that it's something positive.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Smitty, the Violator came on our show. When I first started the show a couple years ago, and so you could ask as many questions you want, Smitty, because it was fascinating to how he got started. He's been a part of the Raider organizations from the Coliseum in LA, the Coliseum in Oakland, to now in Vegas. So I just wanted to get him on.
Yeah, no, it's an honor to have you on here, man. It's funny, like, just being a fan of football and just like seeing you, but never really knowing who like the man was behind all the gear and all that stuff. So just from my own knowledge, can you explain to me what led to you becoming a super fan, I'll say, of the Raiders?
Well, listen, Smitty, as a young kid back in Mississippi, I was always into knights, armors, and like medieval lore. So when I saw this team in silver and black playing the Chiefs, and I always hated the Chiefs anyway, it was love at first sight for me. That one-eyed pirate with two crossed swords, that pricked my heart at a young age. And I told my mom that wherever that team was from was where I was going to go to live. So basically, I'm living a childhood dream, and the Violator was just a spirit that was within me my whole life. Didn't know what to call it, didn't have a name for it. I just knew how I felt. So on game days when I do the transformation, put the war paint and all this stuff on, that's showing you how I feel every day inside. And you can't walk around in public like that every day.
Right.
No doubt. Can you walk through the audience? Man, we got almost 4,000 people total in here watching. I got to ask you, like, can you explain to them what the process is? So let's say the Raiders are in Vegas. They're at home. Death Star is rocking. They play Chiefs. What's the process from going to Southern California to get there, prep yourself, and be ready to go?
Well, my typical game day weekend starts on Friday because I'm in Vegas doing promotional stuff for Modelo. And so I'm working Friday and Saturday just before the game. So, and then Saturday night, we always throw a party. This year, it'll be at the Golden Nugget. So anybody that's in town, stop through the Golden Nugget and you'll see us rocking the house. But, so I'm busy, man, for 3 days. So by the time the game gets there, I'm all lathered up. So, and like I say, that process is just like us picking up our tools or a briefcase, getting ready to go to work. That's my mindset.
And how long is the process of putting war paint on, if we'll call it that? How is it? What is that process like? And then, I guess, is it a difficult one now, or is it like game day? You're actually hyped. It's like getting the gear on to go play. How hard is that process? How long does it take to put all that on?
The whole process is about 2 hours. And funny you mentioned that about being hyped. The whole magic is you got to be almost at a meditative state to do it, because I'm doing it myself now. So you know how adrenaline gets, anybody that's been on the field, you know how the butterflies get. So that makes you know that you're ready to go into something and you don't want to go out there half-ass. So the whole thing with me is going into almost a meditative state to do it. Now, that's after 34 years of doing this. It always seems like the first day.
Man, that's great. So you still get butterflies?
Still get butterflies, bro.
That's
like
lovely.
Day one. That's real love, JB. That's real love.
Keep you young, man.
Let me ask you this thing. Like, let's talk about the team today. How do you feel? You got Pete Carroll leading the way right now. Made some big time moves this all season. Where's your confidence level and where the Raiders are this season?
First of all, I'm happy with the changes. Summer Raider Nation is at wit's end. I know change is hard for a lot of people, but there's pain when there's growth. There's no growth without some discomfort. So let me make that clear. So we're always trying to evolve. And even the move from Oakland to Vegas, it's like it's an end of an era and the beginning of a new era. So there's new ground to plow. So you've got to plow that ground to plant some seeds to get some growth in the future. So that's right now, that's pretty much what we're going through there. As far as the team itself, I think we needed to pivot a little bit to get to the proper coordinates to get to where we want to get. And everybody knows Pete Carroll's record. I've been a fan of his since he coached at SC, longtime SC fan. So when he came there, we saw the program. It had gone through a lull after John Robinson. Pete Carroll brought it back to prominence, and the rest is history. He went into the NFL, with New England and the Jets. Everything, things didn't work out, but he landed where he was supposed to be, which was Seattle. A longtime nemesis of mine, because we bumped heads, man. It was a black and blue division in the AFC West back then. Those were some great games, man, with that Seattle team. They were just as gritty as us, but we used to call them the Buzzards, But respectfully, they were a great organization, and he put them where they needed to go. And bringing in Russell Wilson and that team, like I said, they won that Super Bowl. So I'm kind of hoping for the same process. And Pete, yes, he's up in age, and I hate when people talk about age so much. Age is just a numerical number of your time here, not how you feel or how this is working. If your facilities are working, the body will follow. So I think this guy, with the talent that we've amassed, and hats off to John Spytek for, I watched what he built in Tampa Bay. This guy knows how to pick players. And that's what he wants, players, football players. And I'm looking to see the bullet come out and right hook somebody this season.
No doubt. Let me ask you, because you know this more than 34 years of this. So you went from Oakland to LA, back to Oakland to Vegas. What are the fans saying? Like when you're out there, you're in the crowd, you're seeing this. What has been the biggest transition from going to those iconic coliseums to a place that never had really a professional sport in a town that's most entertaining town in the world, possibly in Vegas? I know we talked about it a few years ago, but it's been a transition because what do you say? I think you said last time, is it more corporate now than true fans of the Raiders since they went to Vegas? Or are you seeing a transit? Are you seeing it now becoming, all right, we're getting back to Raider Nation, more of a Raider following? Or is it still, you see a lot of corporate business folks in there that aren't true Raider fans, so to speak, like you?
Let me put it to you like this, Coach. Even when they were in Oakland, they were corporate. That's a business. Now, us as fans, and I'm speaking on my own accord, we have to learn to understand that it is entertainment. Now, I'll always call it war. You know how I feel about the game of football. It's war on the field. But it is a business, and it's hard to separate fandom from business, where business has no emotions involved. It's about money and keeping that business moving and keeping that money coming in. You know, everywhere, every city that they've been, it's been corporate, but there was a culture that was there in the last two cities, LA and Oakland. Oakland being Mecca, because that's, to me, that would always be Mecca. That was my childhood, I won't say fantasy, but a dream to be there. So I can remember the first day stomping on the grounds there. It was like, you know, you were at the, you going to a religious summit. That's where it felt to me. So that will always be special to me. And that era will never be again. Fast forward to the transition. Now you're in, like I said, you're in a new ground, new territory, almost like we were outcasts from all of our people. But the strength of the nation is bringing that culture that we all experience with us wherever we go. And that's been the whole thing behind the fan base. We don't care if you play in the back parking lot. We're coming with our A game. And that's what I try to advise, especially the millennials who haven't seen the team win anything. You got to have that faith, and you got to have strong faith and a belief in the Shield. If you're a true fan, you got to believe in that. There are dark days, but the sun always comes out.
Nah, no doubt. You know all things Raiders, so it's fascinating to me to hear the story, man. The transition. Is it easier ride to Vegas? Obviously, it's shorter for us. But did you have to fly to Oakland back when they were in Oakland, or did you drive everywhere?
I'm known as a road warrior, bro. I wanted to be just like John Madden, drive to every game, and that was my trek for the 24 years that they were, you know, in Oakland after leaving Vegas. It was a road trip, and I still do that same thing now, only a shorter distance, but driving to me gets me in that mood like I'm going
zone, yeah.
I'm going to take over. So that's a whole mindset right there. So the process starts, man, way before the kickoff and the national anthem, man. It's a whole mindset thing.
Hey, I tried to surprise you today, and Greg was unavailable. Good friend of mine, Greg Townsend, who's a legend, obviously. Raider.
Yes.
And he was gonna hop on with you. He loves you to death as well. He said, man, he's been a supporter the whole time. He was gonna hop on. He's been on the show a few times. He was gonna hop on, and I've known Greg forever. He coached with me at Compton College, so he was gonna hop on and surprise you, but he couldn't make it. So I just let you know. I wasn't gonna tell you. We love surprising cats. We would have his ass come on here and hype you up, man. But he talked about they always looked in the crowd for you as a player, Smitty. Like, the players are playing. They're like, Greg told me, he's like, we used to look in the crowd where the Violator was. And what's the other dude's name? There's another cat that's always with you. That's a known guy, Raider guy that dresses up. What's his name? The white dude, right?
The Hard Time. That was my buddy Hard Time, J.D. Pierce.
Hard Time. Okay.
Hard Time and the Violator.
Yes. So we ain't coming there to pass out cookies.
I love it.
Hell yeah. I love that shit. And then the Gorilla Rilla or whatever his name is, right? He's like the new booty.
No, he's not new. You know, Rilla and I have gone back 30 years, man.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So him and my brother Senor, which I met him. He was he was a Marine in the military back in the LA days. So I think he was about 18, 19, and this kid just comes and punches me in the chest, and he thought I was insulted, but that was actually good morning. That's how we used to do it, to see if you're ready. And shout out to Lincoln, man. That was our little game day ritual. He'll come in, they punch. That was the punch in the chest was good morning and I love you. So,
love it.
Us three guys, and I have to mention my buddy Tuzak, that I've also known like 30 plus years. It's a labor of love, man. And anybody else that does it for any other reason, it's going to show.
What would a Super Bowl win mean to you?
Ooh, 4 rings, baby. 4 rings. I've witnessed 3 of them. Now, being in that 4th one, being in Las Vegas, they're going to turn that city up way more than it can be on an average day. They had that last Super Bowl there, and the dreaded Chiefs was in our house. I was there at a Super Bowl party, but I didn't like that idea at all. But you have to earn the right to defend your turf. So our day is coming. That's what I tell people. Look, you can't be negative because the rest of the world gives us enough of that. You have to circle the wagons. We call ourselves a family. That's where we have to embrace each other, lock arms, get low, and let's go.
That's a hell of a, that's an intimidating ass crew of cats supporting the team right there. That's hard as shit.
And that's in Arizona. You see, they strip all my arm gear off. That's how they love to mess with me. So that lets me know that it's working. The old guy told me that back in the LA days. He says, look, when they start to emulate you and start to ridicule you, you've arrived.
Wait, what do you mean they took your shit off?
You know what I wear on my arms, Coach? Just like what my buddy Tuzak had on, but they're spikes.
And they wouldn't let you wear it there?
They wanted to take the pads off, but God had to step in because people get on their high horse and their ego trips, hassling fans. That's what I call it. I'm here to go to a game. You never know me to start no kind of ruckus, no bullshit. I'm there for business, and that's rooting my team to victory. But, on several occasions, I've had to go through this, and the San Diego Chargers was the #1 spot. But I understand why, but it never stops what I'm there to do.
Let me dive into some players. You guys get Pete Carroll. I think he's got a 3-year window for his age. I know Pete a long time. I think he's one of the top 2 or 3 coaches ever, college and pro combined. There's only a few to ever do it. Jimmy Johnson himself to win natties and Super Bowls. So he's in a rarefied group. I think he's going to turn him around faster than people think. I like Ashton Genty. I told Smitty I like that pick. I also like Geno going there. I think they made an upgrade. Where are you at with what they've done in the offseason and how far you think they're away from it being a playoff team? 3 out of these 4 teams made the playoffs last year in the AFC West. They're back to the old school AFC West that you mentioned with Kurt Warner and Dave Craig and that Seattle Seahawks group with Denver and KC. This seems to be an AFC West team with, I believe, the 4 best football coaches in all of football, all in the same division. So this is going to be a gauntlet now with Harbaugh and him already having that rivalry from college, Stanford SC days, to now rejuvenating that. Where are you at with this particular roster and how you like the transition, or are they ascending upwards?
I'm loving the roster as we see it on paper today. But here's the deal. It always looks good on paper, personnel-wise, but the true measure is what they do when they put the cleats on and they get on the grass. But my only issue right now, or my only concern, if I was a GM or, any kind of person in the front office, would be that offensive line and our defensive backs. Now, that's just me looking as a fan. But like I say, I've watched this team 55 years now. And that's the weakness. I always look for our weaknesses because that's what any smart opponent will attack. Right now, I see the O-line, but we have to see how it gels. They've got some big bodies there, but they've got to get back to nasty days like when we had the Wisniewskis and the Kennedys, guys like that. And your Henry Lawrences and all those cats, man. They've got to get back to that mindset that it's the pride in that shield that's on their helmet. But other than that, I think we're a couple of years away, to be honest. Now, we're going to surprise some people, I think. And I always say, let them keep sleeping. You don't want to show your whole hand anyway. And I love that they've got back to keeping things close to the vest. That's the old Raider way.
Nah, no doubt. No doubt about it. Smitty?
Come on, Smitty. I know you got something else.
Oh, Smitty having some technical issue. I guess he can't hear. So, Smitty, you got to ask. You could ask the questions if you can't hear us.
No, I'm sorry. My internet a little choppy on my end here, though. So let me ask you this, man. I know you're talking about some of the weaknesses on the team and some of the areas that the team needs to improve on. I think Geno, for me, is one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the game, and I think having him kind of lead the way with those tight ends that you have, with that running back in the backfield as well. We know it's a tough division. We understand that, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders made a wild card this year. Year one with Pete Carroll, obviously trying to figure out the culture and rebuild it and make it structured around him. But seeing the Raiders make the playoffs, you think that's realistic?
Like you said, if we can sneak into a wild card, to me, that's the ultimate 180. Going from 4 wins the past season. The last time we were a wild card team, I think you know what happened. We beat the vaunted Washington Redskins, beat the shit out of them. But it's sometimes you let sleeping dogs lie. And I love all of the jargon that comes from, from the outside, as I call it. From the outside, that's outside noise. You hear it, like players say, I don't pay. If you're human, you hear and see all of this shit. It's how you filter it through your daily life and what your plans are. Let them talk. Let them talk. Because like haters do what they're here to do, and that's hate. So, you give them an award for that at the end of the season. But I can say we're about 2 years away realistically, and training camp hasn't started, so they can always pull an ace card and bring a couple of vets in to show these young, talented rookies how to win. But that's when teams not winning, they don't know how to win. Once a team has a taste of winning, it's just rinse and repeat.
Hey, wait, here's the thing. That means 4 teams, because I predict 3 will make it again. They made it last year with a rookie at quarterback in Denver and Bo Nix.
Yes.
Chargers got in. Herbert's got to prove to a lot of people he's worth the money. He's yet to win a playoff game. And even though C.J. Stroud had a down year for him from his rookie year, they still beat the Chargers in round 1 that nobody thought would happen. So this is, again, that means 4 teams would make it. So I'm with you. I think they're a year away, but I think they're going to make strides. I think they win 8 games at least. I don't think people realize that a lot. I think the number's at 6.5.
Yes.
I'm going to put them at 8. I think they win 8 games and shock some people.
Yeah, I would be happy as hell with 8. But I'm going a little bit further, Coach, with my positive mindset. I'm saying 9 wins. And regardless of playoffs or not, you want to see improvements. Now, like I said, back to the millennial fans, we're all frustrated, but they're impatient because they haven't seen enough to make them believe. And when you see improvement, you think about it. You change all the furniture in the house. You repainted all the rooms. Now you've got to see if it has that homey feel. And from OTAs, we see all of that. But when training camp starts and as the season progresses, injuries are part of it. So that's why you can never count eggs before they hatch.
Nah, no doubt. I love it.
Say that, JB. Never count eggs before they hatch.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting, man, because they got that division, in my opinion, with the coaching they have in it. It's going to be interesting. I think that's going to be Very interesting. Next year, I think they're going to be good. The Chargers got to be one of the teams that people should be worried about. I know there's a Kansas City Chiefs fan in the chat that we have, and he's like, the Chargers are going to be last in the division this year. And I'm like, I don't see that. I think the Chargers could even possibly win the division with Harbaugh in year 2. It's going to be a hard division, man. I'm looking forward to the season with those 4 coaching each other against each other every damn day. Let me ask you something. How did that last year? So the last few years, you've gone through so many different tumultuous years. Let me ask you this. AP gets hired, a friend of mine, played together, grew up together, Compton native. Love AP, but I was like, AP ain't ready to be a head coach. But he took the job and sold the team on him. And that's what part of the head coach's job is. You got to sell what the people, you got to get people to buy what you're selling. That's number one. He did that, in my opinion. I don't know if people in the chat think he got done wrong and all this shit. What was the fans' take on how everything transpired from hiring AP, making it official after he was interim, hiring the dude full time, and then firing him just after 1 year? How was that? Is that setting the Raiders back a year, do you think, or Pete Carroll washes all that away?
Funny you mentioned that. Now I got a quick story about AP. Now he played with the Giants. I had no idea he was a Raiders fan, but I remember every time the Giants came to Oakland or LA, I was in his face yelling, war crying at it, And so when I met him the first time, I mentioned that to him, kind of apologizing. And he says, all he said was, I heard you every time. So
nice.
Funny thing with players and fans. Now, I've had several players that retired that come back and tell me, man, just the way that you were and that fever pitch that you were at got me locked into my zone. So I tell fans, you got to be a smart fan at the same time. So don't ball too much and end up eating crow. Don't give these guys any ammo. So in Oakland, I would tell them, hey, just stare at them. Don't say shit to them. Just stare at them. They don't know what the hell you're thinking. I've had coaches come up and like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. How are you? But as far as AP's tenure there, he did bring that swag back that we had been missing. It had kind of dissolved. And like I said, I loved his intensity. And he's a leader of men. They showed that. They followed him. They would have run through a wall for him. I think his lack of head coaching experience was the downfall, plus the pressure of winning in Las Vegas. That, to me, was the whole synopsis right there. And who knows what was happening behind the doors. I'm not in the office, so I can't speak on that part. But it was sad that it had to happen. But every time a door closes, another one opens. That's the way I was raised. So that's what you keep your focus on. When Pete Carroll came in, we were all up and lathered up about getting Ben Johnson, and it was Kingsbury. It wasn't meant to be. And you didn't know whether those guys were really locked in on taking the bad news Raiders for real or not, or were they just there for a paycheck? So here comes Pete Carroll. That's like throwing out your ace card when you're playing spades. When I saw that, I was elated. I'm like, wow, this guy knows how to bring guys together, the misfits that we are, and make us a solid unit again. So like I say, there may still be some detractors out there, but let them do just that. I'm saying give this guys 2 years, and you're going to see a glimpse of the old Raiders.
I like it. Hey, more than most.
I'm just telling you, that's what's coming from me. That's what's pumping here. You have to believe, first of all.
Oh, there's no doubt. And I truly do believe, I've heard it from too many players, that the fan base actually drives the players. And that's the end of the day. I don't think fans, like casual fans that aren't a fan of that particular team, I don't think they realize like the energy in the building is a real thing. Like the Chiefs' energy in Arrowhead is a real fucking thing. Seattle's 12th man is a real thing. Like people don't realize that shit matters now.
It's real.
They don't want you coming there. Yeah, it's real, man.
I've been in there, man, and you're at odds because you're playing each other, but you marvel at the energy that they bring. And any player knows that you need that extra juice. those guys behind you is going to give it to you. It's going back to the old way college football is.
Nah, it is. College is becoming pro. It's upside down. Let me ask you, you guys open up, I believe, with the who? Patriots?
Yes.
Patriots. And then you got the Chargers.
Monday night.
This cat knows the schedule, everything. Monday Night Football, that's going to be electric. Is that the first big time game you're looking forward to?
That is, but I want to win them all. But like I said, it don't matter. New England, you can't go in there thinking that these guys, we got these guys. No, you got to go in there respecting your opponent, put your big boy pants on, and go hit somebody in the mouth.
Yeah, I like them starting off, man. I think Carroll starts off shocking the world. I think they'll be 2-0. I'm gonna make a future bet. They're gonna be 2-0 to start the season. How many more games they win? Can they get to your 7 more and 9? We'll see. But I think they start 2-0, and I'm gonna bet it. Smitty and I are gonna bet anytime push-ups on it that the Raiders start off 2-0.
There you go. Come on with it. Get them tries up.
Come on with it.
Hey, the last thing I got for you before you get out of here, I appreciate it. The Violator. Who came up with the name? Did you? Who? Somebody else? Why the Violator?
That's a cold name now. It's a cold name.
I kind of came up with the name. I'm going to go back to the 80s when there was a group called Depeche Mode. They had a song called Violator. Now, the song didn't go with the name, but it fit me. And I'm thinking that's what I'm like, because it was like I'm a defensive guy, so I hated anything on the offense. So it was like, you remember the old adage, seek and destroy? That's my mindset.
Love it. So you came up with it off the Depeche Mode. Damn. I bet you don't. Only the old school cats in the chat know who that is. Smitty had no clue. Smitty had no clue who that is. Yeah, he never heard. He never even heard of it. He never even heard. And it's a white boy band. Smitty, you wouldn't know.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Smitty don't know. That's a white boy Depeche Mode. They were like on movies, Smitty, like big time 80s movies and shit. Like they were the soundtrack, I'm saying. You know how the movies had the soundtrack? Depeche Mode was big back in the day. Smitty, you don't know about them. Because I don't even know.
Before my time.
Yeah, you don't know about anything prior to 2010. So, but it's good. It's all good. It's all good. Violator, man. It's always love, man. Hopefully I see you around town, and we'll have to have a drink. You know, my whiskey guy created that Woodson there, so I know you promoting it. Look at that.
Looking forward to sharing one of those with you, bro.
Hell yeah. I got to come scoop some up, and I'll bring you some of mine, too. We got to share. We got to share those.
JB, we don't want yours, JB.
Yeah, we got to get that. We got to get that cigar. I'll put that cigar on the back here on the bar. So, all right, definitely. Hey, you got to come over through, man, and see the lounge and have a stick.
Let's do it. Let's hook it up. The off season is the best time, brother.
No doubt. I'll hit you up. We're neighbors anyway. I'll hit you up soon, man. I appreciate you hopping on here.
Hey, my pleasure. Hey, Smitty, nice meeting you, brother.
Nice meeting you too, OG. Have a good one.
Keep an eye on that guy right there, though. Keep an eye on that.
I'm going to watch this, man. I got to. This one is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, appreciate you, brother.
Hey, much love, man.
All right, peace. The Violator, man, the Raider legend, man. Do you know there's a poll out there that he's the most known Raider? Smitty just left. Smitty, do you know he's the most known Raider?
I knew that. Like, this guy
time out, homie. What's crack on the internet, homie?
Homie, I don't know. The show been great all the way up till 8 o'clock. We bring in the Violator, and that interview was tough for me. I couldn't really hear a lot of what he was saying. I was so pissed off. I didn't want to keep refreshing it and messing up the screen and the clip, so I had to just thug it out. But I couldn't hear a lot of it. Like I would have to piece some stuff together for a few seconds. It would be clear for like 10 seconds. So I don't know what's going on. I got upgraded internet, Ethernet plugged up. Bailey said I might need to upgrade my browser, so I'm gonna try to do that after the show. But it's all choppy now. You froze up now, I think. Say something.
Yo,
it's still choppy right now. I'm pissed. I'm about to switch to my phone here in a second. I'm so pissed.
So hold on. So when guests come on, you get fucked up.
Yes. When it's me and you, it's perfect. And then a guest comes on, they're choppy. So a lot of times the guest will come on, the guest is choppy, but I can hear you perfectly fine. So that's why you'll see I'll refresh it. And then a lot of times when I refresh it, it'll like the guest would be good. But for some reason, right
your video
now,
just cleared up.
the refresh ain't work. Now you're kind of fucked up a little bit. Now it's like since I don't know what's going on. It's pissing me off. I'm gonna throw up.
So it's BPS.
I guess. I mean, I don't like Spectrum, but I have to use Spectrum because of where I'm located, and I'm pissed off. I want to go back to AT&T. Wow.
Boost Mobile don't work for Wi-Fi in the house, homie.
I'm about to unplug the Ethernet. I think the Ethernet messing it up. I think Ethernet don't work.
Have you done a speed test ever on your phone or on your internet?
I'll try right now, bro. Let me do it. I'm getting pissed off. I can barely hear your ass, but I heard speed test. Speed test. Let me type it in. Run the speed test. I'm gonna run it right now. Okay. It says still going. 284 Mbps download.
So give me the upload and the download speed.
Download 284, upload 38.6. It says your internet connection is very fast. Your internet connection should be able to handle multiple devices streaming HD videos, video conferencing, and gaming at the same time. So it's like I got the best fucking internet ever, but it's choppy. So I don't know if it's a StreamYard thing. It might be what Bailey said. It might be like a browser situation then, because like my internet is fine. Everything else works great with my internet. Movies, I be on Reddit. Everything else is perfect, but it's just
why Reddit?
It'd be like information on there, like I be getting prime time information, like breaking news.
Maybe it's your computer though. Did you borrow Paris's computer?
Nah, homie, it must be like a black thing. It's like all the black people on the show, our computers messed up.
My shit get messed up too. They take over my shit. I get mouse moved around.
I'm about to refresh one more time, y'all. And if it don't work after that, then I'm just deal with it. So give me 12 seconds.
12 seconds ain't gonna do it. Bailey, what's next? Kenny Dillingham. Let's talk about him. Prioritizing roster retention over recruiting. The highest ranked players with the evolution of NIL and revenue sharing. Let's talk about what happened.
Bailey, send me the link, man. Send me the link in the chat. I'm pissed off, bro.
Bailey, do everything right now. Send him the link, get him up, and show the video of Kenny Dillingham. Kenny Dillingham, take a look.
About treating the guys on your team great. And if you treat the guys on your team great, when you get a good player, he's going to stay there. If you constantly are looking for the next best thing to replace the guys on your team, then your own guys on your team should leave. Why wouldn't they? If you're not loyal to them, they shouldn't be loyal to you. I think that's the one thing that I take a lot of pride in is, our best players are going to make the most money on our team. And if you have a problem with that, become a best player. And if you're not the best player and you want to make more money, then yeah, I'm going to help you leave. So not just to make more money, so you can play. But at the end of the day, our best players deserve to make the most money. Our best players, our best young guys deserve to make the next most so they can grow into playing. We're all about production. We're all about, doing it in our program. And I think that's why a lot of our players stay here is they know that we're going to take care of them when they deserve it. And they know we're going to treat them fairly, and they know I'm never going to lie to them in the recruiting process. And are we going to lose a lot of recruits because I'm not going to tell a kid he's going to make $500,000 and put in the contract that I can change your salary at my discretion, which is happening. In the contract, I can change your salary at my discretion. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do that. That's not what I'm about.
It's like a warning or a threat to me, homie. If you ain't doing what I want you to do, I can take money from you.
He said he don't do that.
But he said he could, though.
No, he said that's what's happening. That's what he's seeing across America.
It's cold-blooded, too.
You're wrong. You didn't listen to what he said.
And that's why cats are leaving.
You didn't hear it. Nobody's leaving his place.
No. I'm saying, come on, bro. Macro. I'm saying that's why cats are transferring so much. It's not just the kids. Like, it's a combination of a lot of things. You think just kids are soft, can't take yelling. That's part of it. But it's also coaches doing dirty work behind the scenes. promising things and taking things away. It's not just as simple as the way you think it is.
Your internet's so fucked up that has made you so micro today on this show that you're so wrong with everything you've said today. And then you came right back in on your phone with horrible microphone and horrible video and then said something that was totally false.
Well, I didn't hear the whole video and I came in because I was off. So I came in and heard the back end. So
that's the problem with your generation. You just assume shit.
I was great for 2 hours, homie.
But you still assume shit.
You should never assume.
A real show, though. We have real technical problems. We got problems. We do the show, though. Like, we get through it. We grind through it no matter what. We give
no
you
excuses. Like, I'm going to figure it out. Phone, fucking pager. I'm going to get on here somehow.
We give you the 3 hours.
You're going to get the 3.
Somehow, like, I'm outside, no power. I'm in the backyard. Like, we're going to figure it out.
In the car, homie. You didn't did the show, motherfucker. Past the backyard, babies running by, all type of shit going on. Dogs.
People don't realize what we do, man. They don't. I don't think we get enough credit.
And we do it for them.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think we get enough credit, actually.
And the only thing we ask for is for them to hit the like button, and they can't even do that. It's ungrateful, man.
What we got to do about your internet, though?
There's nothing we can do about it. I've done everything. I have a brand new router, brand new modem. My internet works perfectly fine with everything I do.
Since we don't ever meet, let's meet right now. So what do we got to do to get your internet up and running for the folks on the show?
I'm telling you, I literally don't know. I just got a brand new router, brand new modem, upgraded.
So you're getting fucked over. So you're getting the black man getting held down.
I got Ethernet cord. I think the only thing I think it might be a computer thing. Like maybe I need to like clear some stuff on my computer. I'm gonna listen to Bailey upgrade Google Chrome. I think it's a computer situation. It has to be that because my internet works great. Everything I do is stream. So
what package you got? How many gigs or what is your like? You got like? Do you know?
I can't remember. I just upgraded it though to the highest shit.
So you might have got the lowest shit.
No, I got the highest shit.
The highest shit is like
I
fiber.
I ain't got the high. I got the second to highest shit.
See, BPS. You lying? You don't have the highest shit.
I got some really high shit though. Like my shit higher than the bitch.
Is it not?
I just did my speed test. So you saw it said you had extremely fast internet. It's literally what it said.
Of course, they're gonna say that.
Fast than the bitch, homie. I'm saying that right now. This is probably a computer thing or a StreamYard. There's something going on, homie. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm a young guy. We figure this type of shit out all the time. So don't worry about me. We on the phone right now. You can hear me. You can see me. It is what it is. Only thing is I can't see the chat. It's actually kind of cool, man.
Really?
Peaceful. It's kind of peaceful not seeing them.
Hey, let's talk about one of the up and coming. Who's this?
Somebody called you? What's going on?
Nah, my mom shit. Where are you with $287 million contract for the star Banchero out of Orlando?
Earn, not given. This guy's a baller, man. He's the face of their team. Guy goes out there night in, night out, plays hard, gets better every single year. A guy who I could see being a top 5 player in this game. He has that type of skill set. We just don't watch the Orlando Magic enough because they're not on primetime TV. Led them to the playoffs this year. Was competitive. I think they got better this offseason. I know they trying to remember who did they get. They got like some pieces this offseason, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna look it up real quick. But this cat he's legit. He's legit. Got size, plays defense, bang on you. Has to get more of a consistent, jump shot, I'll say, but he's earned that, deserves that. He's a guy who I think will be like a long time, if not forever, Orlando Magic player. I know in the era of people hopping around, I see him being there for a long time. This guy's legit. And don't be surprised if the Magic are like just top 5 seed next year, a team that's competing in the second round. Hey, baby.
Can I talk to your wife about the internet?
I mean, she can hear you. She's not gonna say nothing back, but she can hear you.
She's laughing for some reason. Why?
She's happy to see her husband, and we ain't seen each other in over 12 hours.
That's not why she's laughing. She's laughing because your internet situation on the realest show on planet Earth is fucked up.
But let me a quick update before you go lay down stuff. The StreamYard, which is what we use to do this shit, when we bring in a guest, for some reason, it starts to get real choppy, and I can almost never even hear them. So the one fix sometimes when I refresh the browser.
What was that, homie? What was that?
What was what?
I saw a thumbs up in a bubble or something.
I wasn't even looking. When I refresh the browser, sometimes it'll work, but a lot of times it's like today, it's just I can refresh. It still doesn't work. So we're trying to figure out. It says I did a speed test. It says the Wi-Fi is great. It works really good. I think it's something with my computer. Like I need to maybe clean it out or do something with the browser. But JB's real stressed out because right now I'm doing a show on my phone for the last 30 minutes, so he doesn't like that.
A quick update, Smitty, on my mom's hospital deal. So she's in a hospital right now. She had a low sodium thing, very dangerous because it fucks with your kidneys, and she's delusional almost. So like, for instance, she was on the remote control for the TV, and she's asking where her friends. She can't find her friend in her phone, and she was on the remote.
Oh, he thought it was her phone.
So when you see your mom like that, you're like, fuck. So I'm in there. She's also delusional because the sodium's so low. So when women get this issue, they automatically get a UTI.
Got you.
So when you get older as a female, the females in the chat may know or may not know this. A doctor was explaining all this shit to me last night. UTI takes older women. She's only 70. She just turned 70. You get super fucking delusional from the UTI.
My wife said, yep, in the background, just said that. So
she's like going at this. So she's like, she don't know that her neighbor in the room she's in.
Yeah.
My mom's a shit talker like me. Of course, that's where I got it. She acts like she knows the broad like she's a homegirl.
Oh, yeah. So she's talking to her all. Yeah.
So the lady got up. She older lady. She got up to walk out, and my mom's like, "Don't let her walk. Grab him. Boo, boo, boo."
Yeah, talking crazy.
So the broad gets back in the bed, and she's like, "Man, she kind of starts saying some smart ass shit." But I brought her a hamburger and fries. My mom asked me to bring 2 hamburgers and fries, so she ain't ate shit in three days.
Yeah,
the food's apparently horrible, right?
Most of the time it is.
And my mom's like, I ain't eating this shit. Woo. My mom's been a doctor her whole life, so my mom, they're tripping because my mom knows all this shit that they're telling her, and she's like, nah, you ain't giving me no EKG. I don't need no fucking EKG. Like, my mom's a doctor. They don't really know that.
Right.
So they're realizing that they're not the smartest in the room. These are just like, nurses and shit that have no. My mom's like, no, I need you to check my fucking, see if there's fluid around my heart. So because when she knows everything that happens if you get low sodium, some shit. So she got some fluid built around her heart, and then her legs blew up.
Right.
Got swollen from. So basically, she can't take any more fluid in because her sodium's so low. They won't let her leave unless her sodium gets back to like 130.
Is it a kidney thing? Like her kidney's not filtering out properly?
The low sodium's created a kidney thing.
Gotcha.
Now.
Got you.
So this broad she's kind of fucked up too. I don't know what her issue is, what she's in there for, the neighbor. But she starts to like kind of get a little, I could sense it. Like she probably getting irritated with my mom because my mom's delusional. She's saying shit that.
Right.
So she's starting to like say some like, I could tell she getting like, a little upset.
A little irritable. Yeah.
But I'm like, bitch, I'll put a pillow over your motherfucking head. You better shut the fuck up. Don't get too slick around this motherfucker. My mom will be solo in this motherfucker. She need her own room any motherfucking way. But anyway, back to my bitch. I don't give a fuck my mom's delusional or not, bitch. You fuck around and not make it out this motherfucker. I fuck around and put a pillow over your motherfucking head.
I'm gonna double down on it.
Yeah, like, don't get too slick around this motherfucker. It's dark up there. It's a nobody ass hospital. Ah, shit, bitch. You better. I don't give a fuck what's wrong with my mom. You fuck around her. Bitch, you ain't fucking around.
Crazy. That's insane. That's insane. I ain't never heard that like that. He said, "My mama need a room by herself anyway." He said, "This motherfucker said,
Mama, real shit." I like
bitch. His mama's in a room with another patient. His mama's a little delusional right now, whatever. He said the girl she's sharing a room with is like kind of being a little like, smart ass a little bit. So he said, "Listen," he said, "I'll fuck around, grab a pillow, and you won't make it out this motherfucker." You know how crazy that is? That's insane. He said, "My mama need a room by herself anyway."
Hold on, though.
That's hilarious.
Ain't that love though?
That's real. That's real love. Ain't nothing like a mama. People say what they want. Like we love both parents. It ain't about loving one more than the other. It's just different. I can't explain it. Like a son and a mama is just different.
Yeah. So, and the cool part is full circle, homie.
Oh shit. No.
What?
She white.
Fucking white mom, homie.
Ah!
I told my mom, fuck these white moms. And I told the bitch right in front of her, too. Like, I don't give a fuck. She was like, huh? They got the curtain in between them.
Yeah.
Like, fuck white moms, homie. My mom gets it.
She understands it.
My mom gets it. I don't understand why this white bitch don't get it. Like, bitch, keep barking up. Keep talking like you. I don't give a fuck if you irritated, bitch.
She might be confused too, though, Jason.
Fuck around and get pillowed around this motherfucker.
But she might be confused too, though.
Just fucking pillow, homie. I'll fuck around and pillow your bitch ass white mom. I don't like you any motherfucking way, homie.
Give me a reason, motherfucker.
My mom looking for a reason. My mom she going out solo in this motherfucking room.
Hey, man.
Shit. She might meet you on the stairs on the way up.
Your mama ain't going out, man. We ain't going to speak that, man. She going to be healthy as hell. We're going to get this out there. We're going to be good. You better be careful with the other shorty, though, might have a son, too. You need to relax.
Oh, shit. He can come out. Pillow his ass, too, in there. I'm a fucking being a back on the yacht somewhere, homie, fucking getting dropped off from fucking anchor.
Bricks on the ankle. Hey, that's your go-to move now. Just pillow on motherfuckers.
In a hospital?
Yeah.
In a hospital? Fucking pillow, motherfucker, homie.
I don't know
you
why
can't do shit. Real shit, no. Real shit. She can't do nothing.
You know you do.
She pillowed.
She got pillow.
And then I'll throw her bitch ass in that motherfucking wheelchair. I might roll her to my truck and take her to the yacht.
And do what?
And nobody will ever know because I'm white. I'll get away with all that shit.
Yeah, you're white. That would never, like, you'd be the last person that they ask questions about.
And I'll fucking take her to the yacht, homie, and get Ruben, homie, and smash her. And I got another scapegoat with Ruben, just like the GMs in college football. I'll scoop her, take her all the way up the coastline to Tijuana, to the river. That's shitting on San Diego's water. And I'll fucking dump her in that thing.
And they'll just blame Ruben and Cisco for it.
Duh, now you get it. Macro, homie. Now you get me.
Yeah.
Damn. It only took 2 fucking years.
And we here now, man, but better late than never.
Fuck.
What you got going on rest of the day, homie?
After I pillow this motherfucker, I'm probably just gonna chill. Probably just chill. I gotta get my mom, got a fucking laptop to her. And after I pillow this broad, though, I'm gonna tap
that phrase
into.
is funny to me. Hey, Kevin the Trucker, do something with that. I don't know. Just do something with it.
I'm gonna tap in this bitch bank account, though, quiet as kept. Because she fucked around and let me see something.
You got her pen, homie? You got her pen? Motherfucker got 2579. He gonna put that pen in there and then pillow her. And trap her all the account, her Bitcoin, everything. That's crazy, homie.
Fuck white moms, homie. I'm telling you.
White moms.
I'm gonna get that. I'm telling you, homie, fuck around. Keep fucking with me, lady. Keep thinking. You keep getting irritated if you want.
She might be a fan. She might be watching our show right now, and she know you talking about it right now.
Bitch, you better just take it. You better just take my mom's delusion, homie, as a kindness for weakness.
Accept it.
You got to take it, because if I come in that motherfucker for another 8 hours today, like I did yesterday, homie.
There'll be some repercussions.
Hey, TJ, the conservative hustler. 900 on YouTube now. Yes. There's 4,100 people total. Yes, that's a fact. TJ, the conservative hustler.
Twitter, because we got to understand. We have
he don't even got to explain to this motherfucker. He don't get it. He don't know. But again, another statement as if he knows. When are you fucking people going to embarrass yourself so much that you just say, you know what? I'm a dumb fucking retard, gay, that don't know shit. I just say statements that are absolutely false. When are you going to just shut the fuck up? And until you know, why don't you just shut the fuck up? I don't understand. You are an embarrassment to your daddy. Your daddy should have took his dick out of your mama and squirted on her back. You don't deserve to be here.
To that point, you ever think about like the odds of us being here, like alive? Ain't it crazy? You think about it.
I talked to my dad about it before he passed away in 2005. He was like, "Yeah, he fucked around and he busted a lot, and he could have had a lot more kids." So I don't know which one I would have been.
Or maybe you never would have made it out. Like you gotta think like when sperm.
Because he's like me. He hates kids, hates babies.
Right.
Babies aren't cute. So I was with him on all that, and he was like, "Look, we don't deserve to have baby. Like, just pull out, or just get some head."
All the time you didn't pull it out. All the time you didn't nut it in the rubber. All the time you didn't.
I don't use rubber.
Beaching me. I'm just naming all the situations where like those could have been kids that just got thrown away or wasted. So the odds of you like, and then on top, even when you do bust inside a girl, there's multiple sperm. You and your siblings are swimming fast in a bitch. It's the first one to get to the edge to fertilize it. So you got to win the race. Like, it's a lot you got to do to even be here on Earth. So it's just crazy when you like really break it down brass tacks. It's crazy that the odds were against us from the beginning. You got to be a hustler to even make it out.
Yeah, but a lot of people didn't deserve to get out.
What determines if you deserve to get out or not? Is it basically
like a lot of people in the chat didn't deserve to be out. They should thank their fucking deadbeat dads to this day, because you know your dad regrets it. Your dad wanted to pull out. A lot of you guys, your dad wanted to pull out.
Do you think most of us were all mistakes though?
Probably.
Keep it real.
Probably.
For the most part. Now parents do plan sometimes, but for the most part, they're just trying to have a good night, and they're like, fuck. I'm pregnant.
How many accounts has this guy made?
Ricardo's back. He said, "Who hurt this guy? Only thing he has in his life is ash." Damn, that's kind of a low blow.
I'm proud of it too.
But like, let's say that was 100% true. That's cold. Like if that was true, Ricardo.
I mean, he's gone. I took him. I blocked him again. I want to block him as many times as I can see. I want to see what a dick rider this guy really is.
He's Brazilian.
He's Brazilian?
Resilient.
Oh.
He bounces back, homie. He never gives up. Keeps going.
Yeah, no doubt. It's 9 o'clock, man. Your internet's fucked. It's been a horrible show. But listen, we had great guests.
That's been a good ass show, honestly, for the most part.
I mean, no doubt. It's been a great week so far.
Proud of us, homie. We need to get Robert Parrish back on to respond to what Coop and them said.
I got a mission all week long. I'm teaching broads how to suck dick. What? What's wrong, homie?
Oh shit! That caught me way. Your brain. I gotta clap it up, bro. I thought I had, because I have what you have. I don't know what it's called, but it's a condition where our brains are like both so creative that it just goes in 1,000 places at once. I have that, but you have it to another level. The fact that your brain just went from 9 o'clock, close the show, you know, gotta go see my mom, boom, boom, to my mission is to teach girls how to suck dick. Like, the fact that you just did that is impressive. I'm sorry, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Hold on.
Rhea, Paris, you sign up for that class?
Hold on.
Nah, I don't need it.
Back to the original point.
I don't know what they even meant.
I'm actually.
I'm sorry. What was we talking about?
I'm teaching class because I had a couple ask me, and I was like, "Yeah." So like, there's art to it, and I don't think a lot of females know. And my mission this week has been to teach.
How are you teaching them? Like, what are the classes like?
One made drastic changes and improvements.
Like, how did you know? Like, how do you know that? Like, it was like a test, like a written test. Is it an oral exam? Is it a?
Yeah, it's oral exam. Yeah, show me what you do, and then I'm gonna teach you how to do it better. And then, yeah, she made great strides.
So it's an oral exam. Okay, gotcha.
She's like, oh, I get it. Relax, motherfucker, tonsil. So like, yeah, it's a whole thing. She learned it. She was like, oh, tongue out and spit. Yeah.
So she passed the class. So she's good to go now, or is she still?
I don't know if it's that, but it got way better.
Okay. All right.
So that's one down. So I expect third try to be like, now you like should be damn near there.
Damn near good at it. So like, do you feel like?
And she wants to bring a friend to me to teach her at the same, so they could both like, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So like, are you getting like a similar feel like internally as you got as a coach when when you were seeing players get better from freshman to senior year? You kind of a similar feeling now?
Yeah, they asked me if I want to do OnlyFans and do the class.
I mean, you could put on your Patreon and you would make bank if you did an actual, like, actually sign up, like you actually teach them. That'd be crazy. And you ain't got to put your actual pipe on there because that's different. But you could have like some like props and have them teach. Like you're the teacher. You got a whiteboard behind you, and you're just educating them on how to do it with the props. You make some big bank and big coin.
If a bitch could sell farts in a bag, homie, I'm pretty sure I could sell that.
What happened a few minutes ago with Rio again? Anyway, man, it's been a good show. It's 9:06. Only paid for overtime. There's a lot of shit going on. People saying they don't need teaching for something. I don't know what that means. It's a lot going on. I know they friends with Superhead. They follow each other. I don't know what that means. This is a lot of shit going on today. It's a great show, great guests, great energy. Shout out to all our sponsors, man. First round performance. The other one right there in the middle, the US TV. We got Monster and so much more, man. So appreciate y'all, man. Hope y'all hit that like button. Ladies, if you need to join the class, hit up JB's DMs. And that's all I got, JB. Close out the show.
We'll see you tomorrow, man. It's Truth Telling Thursday. Steve Kim joins us along with some special guests, and we'll see you tomorrow, God willing. Peace.
This the real JB. You better find it real quick.